building. He was right in front of the Brad.
During the third millennium, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he will never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
I've been crying for 24 hours.
That's a problem.
Are you dehydrated?
That's a problem.
I feel like you're probably dehydrated.
Probably low on electrolytes, too.
Royce Lopez.
I've been crying and I've been nauseous and sleepy. and
And
really
the air smells like rotten eggs.
And really sleepy. I'm sleepy.
These two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Heyo! Welcome, everybody. It's Monday afternoon, and this show is called Revenge of the Cis. And
Hi.
we're here. We're queer. And
They're used to it. They're used to it.
you guys got to
They
be used
have
to it
to
by
be
now,
used to
right?
it. You know how I know we're gay? We're monetized on YouTube. That's how I know we're gay.
LGBT boys,
Yeah,
let's go.
That's right. That's how I know I'm gay.
I'll suck a dick right now if they start making our videos green.
Jesus Christ, make them green. That's all we need. We're this close. We're so close. But, I'm not, listen,
Maybe don't
at this
open
point,
the show talking about sucking dick. Might help.
Are you kidding me? It'll put us through the roof. You
Yeah,
fucking
didn't they monetize the butt plug guys or whatever?
Yeah,
Remember
butt
that?
plugs are completely. Hey, butt plugs are green right now. Kramer, they're a buy.
Hell yeah, let's
But
go.
we buying butt plugs, boys.
Let's go.
Did you do anything fun on the weekend?
No, honestly, very boring weekend.
Low-key?
I
Yeah.
had a little pizza. I went to the gun range for the first time in a while.
How was it?
It was nice. It
Cool.
was fun. Trying to think. I went to B-Dubs this weekend. I went out to Lucky's, had a couple drinks, and then I don't know, I broke up a relationship.
Okay.
Huge.
All right. So you went to Lucky's? Cool. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you. Welcome
By the way,
aboard.
shout out to Lucky's. Not a Coke bar anymore. Congratulations.
You said that like it's a good thing.
Well, because it used to be like the fucking cantina from Star Wars, right? Like it was out of control. It's
Bum, bum, bum,
It's-
bum, 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 bum.
Remember I told you at the bar that I discovered when we were doing the bowling thing, and I was like, well, I got to practice the bowling. I haven't done it in a long time. And I was like, there's a bowling alley that has a bar. Well, it used to be like ghetto as fuck, and the bar attached to it was like, yeah, it was terrifyingly bad. Now they close at 1 a.m. on the weekends and stuff. And like, it's like, you know what it reminded me
Grady
of?
Judd walks in like a stormtrooper, like
Yes.
the canteen's like a stormtrooper.
Whatever the new owners or
Shutting it
somebody,
down.
they made a deal with the town and said, okay, we'll stop. And now it's like, remember in the It's Always Sunny episode when they were trying to win an award? And they were having like the fruity drinks and the hype, all
God.
the lights and everything. And I just met you, and this is great. Like they're turning it into that kind of a plan. I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened to Lucky's, dog?
That my favorite line in that was like, and also they have a black friend, and they don't even mention it. If you have
feel
a
like we
black
should be
friend, you
talking
should
about it
always
all
be
the time.
talking about it all the
All the
time. And they just doused you with light.
It was insane. Well, we did it.
Okay, yeah, we know. You know who actually did it? I cannot believe it. The future president of the United States, John Fetterman.
John Fetterman.
Is the one that moved all these people over. They hate him. They hate him. They hate
He's
him.
a problem.
He's a fucking
Like
problem.
not like I like him.
No, I'm fine
but
with
I'm
him,
just
but-
saying for them, he's a fucking problem.
because they went to fucking war for him. to war. They convinced us that he was the smartest, best guy in the world. And now he's coming by going like, he said a couple of days ago with the Democrats not voting to open the government, they were like, this is an embarrassment. I'm embarrassed. And people are like, oh, fuck.
He's like, but it's so funny, right? Because they wheeled in this brain dead, stroke, like retard guy. And they were basically like, yes, he's going to be a stable genius for years to come and blah, blah, blah. And they were like, he's going to do whatever we say, boys. And then he just recovered. And now he's just a regular 105 IQ guy that's like, yeah, I don't know, maybe unions aren't all bad, but you know, we can't just give all this money to illegals.
Are you serious?
Like, that sounds sensible.
You know why, though? Because, again,
he's just a sensible Pennsylvania guy that's like, I don't see why we're doing it that way.
It turns out he's the late 90s union liberal, which, let's be honest, we can all deal with that. I know I can, not because I agree with everything they say, but at least you're like, I know why they're coming from, right? They're like, they want a job. They want to be able to do this. And he's doing the like, okay, but like when I go talk down to the boys in the union, they say that Mexicans are taking their jobs.
Yeah, they hate this.
They're taking their jobs, though, and they're the ones that vote. Here's the thing. Here's why Fetterman's smart. He guaranteed that he's going to win probably every future election now because of what he's doing now. Because that, remember, there was very close between him and Dr. We were very close.
Very close.
So all he did was win over those moderates, moderate Republicans going like, you know what, at least he wants to get rid of illegals, and at least they didn't give him health care. And you go, it could be worse.
Dude, it's crazy too that it's what's killing him too is that, you know, John Fetterman isn't that smart, but they're all like really dumb too.
That's what
like,
it
these
is.
Democrats are very dumb people that just have their positions because they were installed there. And the fact that he just comes off a little smarter and a little more honest because he breaks from the talking points once in a while and goes, well, I don't think that's a very good idea. And they're like, you're fucking crazy. Are you suicidal doing this? And he's like, what? It's just not a good idea.
And by the way,
I can't help it.
It's not even like here's the thing with Fetterman. He's like their Massey, right? It's not even like he's saying stuff that's crazy. He's doing the like, no, but they're taking jobs from the people here. And
are we sure about this?
Do we
That's
want to
pretty
do
much
this?
all he's saying. Are we sure about this?
And
they're like, you're fucking psycho.
Yeah. And by the way, they because of this, even though Trump, like I said, the filibuster now he didn't have to do it. The problem now is the Democrats won nothing. A handshake deal that they'll maybe talk about Obamacare later for illegals, and we're not going to have to. They lost now. Fetterman, out of all people, by the way, we fucking ripped Fetterman apart. You're going to go find clips, go find it. We did. Fetterman came out of nowhere and went, I'm going to hand you guys the biggest L you ever had, and you went to war for me. That's funny. I'm sorry. That's one of the funniest things that could have happened.
Step closer to reopening the government. 7 Democratic senators and an independent who caucuses with Democrats voted to advance a funding bill last night. They agreed to help Republicans reach the 60-vote threshold they need in exchange for a promised vote on health care subsidies next month.
A promise, listen, a promise vote on healthcare subsidies next month. They got nothing.
You got nothing out of it.
They got nothing. And you know what I got out of it? We got to shut the government down for all. That was rad.
That was great.
That was rad.
Before yesterday's
I want to
vote,
go back.
Majority Leader John Thune said he's optimistic about this deal.
After 40 long days, I'm hopeful that we can finally bring this shutdown to an end. I don't need to go over all the reasons why it's imperative that we get the government open as soon as possible. From the truly precarious situation we are in with regard to air travel to the fact that our staffs have been working without pay for a full 40 days now, all of us.
Yeah, man, a lot of flights were delayed. A lot of air traffic controllers.
It just was not. Planes were not going up.
You saw what happened. So here's what happened to air traffic controllers, right? They weren't getting paid, but they were going to get back pay, obviously, when it opened up. But the problem with air traffic controllers, and there's such a high demand in the private sector, they just took better paying jobs. Do you blame them? Like,
No.
I'd be like, oh, I'll take the fuck that. I'll go work fucking private. I'll go do whatever you want.
Republicans and Democrats who support this bill know that the time to act is now.
CBS News congressional correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns joins us from Capitol Hill with the latest on all this. Good morning, Caitlin. So why did these Democrats decide to support the GOP bill after resisting for weeks? And what is the next?
Because all those Democrats that you mentioned, especially Fetterman, are in a district that could go either way every year forever. It could literally go either way. It's so purple, it's crazy. It's so purple that it looks like a black guy going to church. That's how purple it is, okay? And those places, in the end, it's about self-survival. In the end, it's like, okay, I could stick with you guys, but here's the problem. You could do this shit in San Francisco. You guys could be like, yeah, fuck you, I'm not opening. Oh, fucking Schumer could do this shit.
Fetterman's like, I'm in rural Pennsylvania.
I can't do this shit. And that's the problem. At the end of the day, there's survival instincts come into play, and you want to win.
Next step.
Yeah, Errol, it has been a long 40 days up here.
Oh, no, she doesn't look good once you zoom in.
Say the least. This was a huge...
That nose is rough.
Huge breakthrough that we saw last night.
No, that nose is way... The
We can
ratio.
fix noses.
Yeah, I know you can. Well, sometimes you can't. I mean, look at Laura Loomer.
There are still many steps.
No, I don't want to look at her. That's fucked up. Don't look at Laura Loomer.
Yeah, don't. Why did you recommend that? What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, you're right. It's my fault. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have recommended. I should know better. Laura Loomer is a disgusting person.
Why do I listen to you?
Why did you looked? I was kidding. Oh no.
Yeah, look at Laura Loomer. Oh, look at trans surgeries on the internet. Maybe watch somebody get a backiotomy. Fucking.
I just said go look at her feed her dog yogurt with her hand. That's not a big deal. A lot of people feed their dog yogurt. Didn't we figure out the dog's name? What was the dog's name? Oh, do you know? Hold on. Wait, Merce doesn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know the dog's name?
BB?
She has two dogs. She has two dogs.
Two dogs. She has two dogs. Do you know the dog that she fed yogurt's name?
No.
Loomer.
No.
Sorry. That one?
Loomer's the bulldog.
Sorry,
that
she has a
one's
bulldog name.
Mecca.
She has Mecca. That one's Mecca, the other one's Loomer. So it's Mecca Loomer.
I honestly don't think that she's Jewish at this point because she tries really hard to have everyone perceive.
No, don't you get it?
Laura
She's sticking
Loomer-
it to those muzzies.
Laura Loomer's
Yeah, no
not
Jew
Jewish.
is that proud.
Yeah, no. Here's the other thing. Laura Loomer's not Jewish because no Jew would be any Jew would be funnier. Any random Jew is funnier than
True.
that. That's not funny.
Yeah, dude. Even lefty Jews are pretty funny occasionally.
Yes, I know. Listen, we all know that they're the funny ones, and I know we're not going to pretend that they're not. That's the other thing is they're like, oh, they're Jews, and I'm like, listen, I hear you, and they're fucking annoying, but also I still want them to write stuff because you're really good at it, and I don't, like there's certain things where you got to go. I get you, but I want my shows to still be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
been watching.
I don't want every show to turn into Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Why? It's a good show.
But okay, every show needs to be Yellowstone.
I've been watching Your Friends and Neighbors. There's no way a Jew wasn't involved in that. They're talking about specifics of like Richard Mille watches and shit.
Oh, hey, I may make a quick recommendation just like because I haven't really even watched shows anymore. But the Breaking Bad guy, Vince, what's his name? The guy who did Breaking Bad,
Vince Gilligan.
Vince Gilligan did a new show. Did a new show that just came out called Blurbus. This is gonna blow your mind. Filmed in Albuquerque, and I know, but
that one that
Fuck, he must just
Apple
love that
pushing
place.
hard as fuck.
it's not that he loves that.
Loves
place.
tax breaks.
They give him anything he wants. But then the chick from Better Call Saul, Kim Wexler, is the star of this one. I watched the first 2 episodes. Fucking awesome.
Okay.
I mean,
it's him. So
yeah, highly recommend. Just letting you know, most shows suck now. It's very good. I recommend it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that
and
after fucking.
Tim Robinson's
The
new
Chair.
show, The Chair Company.
Company.
Oh
is
my
one
God,
of the
Chair
funniest
Company?
fucking things I have
know-
ever seen.
You know how I described Chair Company last night to somebody? If Severance was a song, Chair Company is Tim Robinson's cover of it.
Yes.
Okay. And the bones are their money, and so
No, you know
are
what?
the worms.
Royce, the best way I can describe it is it's Arlington Road if
I like
Tim
it.
Robinson wrote it.
Yeah, it's fucking so good. Have you watched the Chair Company?
No,
yet?
not
Or
yet. I'm
Chair
going
Company.
to.
Sorry. Have you watched fucking Your Friends and Neighbors yet?
No.
John Hamm plays an ex-hedge fund manager who just got a divorce who starts robbing his rich friends and family.
I
and
like
shit.
John. John Hamm's fucking hilarious. I like him.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Papa, you would love it.
Anyway, more importantly, the president called some football this weekend. Did you see that?
What's important about the president?
I did hear about this. This was the
he
soldier
got
thing.
Yeah.
Mr. President, we thank you so much.
Thank you
for
very
joining
much.
us.
This is an honor.
You know, I owned an entire football league once.
The rest of the game.
Fantastic.
Thanks for the visit.
I'd love to have your job someday. Thank you, man.
Thank you,
No,
President.
like I'm gonna
Excellent
get you
job
fired.
calling that play.
Thank you very much.
The President of the United States, Donald Trump, on Veterans Day weekend here in our nation's capital.
Can I tell you how funny it is seeing the shift that occurred? Now having like Trump on and like trying and pandering more to Republicans because they tried really hard and they really noticed something like you people start pushing back at this stuff, right? And by the way, Trump got booed obviously because he was in DC, I think, which fucking makes sense. But honestly, the way he's been acting, I get why they're booing him too. It's really hard to accept. Did you hear his new thing? Let me pull this one up. I was so fucking angry when I heard this one.
Oh, this, yeah.
Oh my fucking God! As somebody who owns a home, I was offended. If you're somebody who's looking to own a home, you should be fucking furious.
Yeah, dude.
Here.
The 50-year mortgage is literally you will own nothing and you will be happy, but with like extra steps.
50-year fixed rate mortgage.
Well, you know what it reminds me of?
50. He was recommending a 50-year mortgage. That's insane. You'll never own your house. Be a debt slave forever.
You know what it reminds me of? My old boss, Steve Foley, back in the day in North Carolina. We were eating lunch one day, and he was just sitting there reading the paper. And we were just sitting there quiet. And every once in a while, I'd be reading something, and he would just blurt shit out. And like he's just reading something in the business section, and anyway, son, you know what the difference between us and communist China is? And I was like, what? He goes, here in America, they let us think we own some shit, but we don't fucking own shit. He goes, we ain't no different than China, son. And he's like, I don't even remember what he was reading, but whatever he was reading pissed him off. It was something about property taxes or something. He was not happy, but I never forgot him saying that to me. He goes, the only difference between us and communist China is they let us think we own shit here. And I was like, ouch.
This is why I was like 50.
That's a soul-crushing thing to hear from your boss when you're like 22. You're like, thanks, boss.
Most people that could buy a home now can't really buy their home until the mid-30s now. That's about where we're at. So now think about this. Let's say you're somebody now who's like, I can't buy a home, and you didn't buy your home until in your 30s, mid-30s, right? And then you get a 50-year mortgage, so you'll pay off. You'll be dead. Statistically speaking, you will be dead before you pay off your home. You'll never own your home. You'll never own it. You'll never. No, this is a horrible idea. Do not get 50-year mortgages, people. Can I tell you? Do not.
This is also going to create a lot more buyers, which I don't know if you know this, will make the fucking price of houses fucking explode even more. So have fun with that.
It's not even going to increase the amount of people because the interest rates are still fucking high. So like even with a 50-year mortgage, you're still paying fucking a higher mortgage payment at the end of the day than you would have fucking 10 years ago.
No, and also someone pointed out too, and the problem is now all this new construction is fucking terrible. These new homes that are getting built. Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Like, there's these dudes that just like I think maybe you've maybe talked about it, Bursch, maybe with somebody else, but I've also seen it in my algorithm. These dudes that just go to like new construction homes.
Oh yeah, the home inspectors.
Okay, so we have the
home
same.
inspector.
Okay, we have the same
bad
algorithm.
home inspection
We have the same
videos
algorithm.
are one of my favorite things.
I saw this dude go to this fucking.
I love the one that he has the little pointy thing that you have. It's
Yeah.
the exact
And
same thing. He has the little with the hand that points, and he'll go around and tap things in the house.
Yeah, he doesn't even say anything.
Nope, he doesn't
just
say
taps
shit.
it.
He just taps it, and you're like, "Oh my god, that's horrible."
I
it's
saw
one of these.
I saw one where it was like a mansion. Like I'm talking about like a fucking mansion with this pillar, and he just did kick the pillar outside, and it just wobbled. It wasn't
Wiggled?
even into the ground, and it was. And think a multi-million-dollar house, man.
They just cut corners, man.
Yeah, it's bad, and that's the other thing too. It's like I don't know why that's happening because Mexicans have always built their houses. Has that changed? Because
Yeah,
Mexicans used to build good houses. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's the same change it's Mexicans used to build our houses. It's not Mexicans anymore. It's Venezuelans.
Oh yeah, no, I need Mexicans.
It's Guatemalans. It's fucking, it's
And as I said several times, Guatemalans are just Mexico's Mexicans.
Dude,
So
bro,
really
again,
are,
again,
really are.
Seinfeld warning us years before when Kramer wanted Cubans to make him cigars, they sent him Dominicans, and the cigars were terrible.
Of course.
You can't just swap Latinos; they're all special. in
Yeah, I
their own
know.
way.
They all have their own perks. That's how it works.
Yeah, dude,
could
it's
make
Skyrim.
homeownership
I
more
need
feasible for
a
millions of
Skyrim
Americans
character
amidst-
creator with like Juan and fucking
Shut up! Hey,
Alejandro.
stop making fun of my org wizard, you idiot! Just take the worst class to make a wizard. The worst class to make a wizard. Stop making fun of my orc wizard, okay?
Yeah,
I know all my stats suck.
Yeah, you don't
Shut
like
up.
my orc tank wizard. It's pretty awesome, actually.
You don't like my high elf warrior? No? Okay, well, I'm an
My,
idiot.
my, yeah, my, my,
battle
yeah,
mage.
you don't like my Bosmer tank? It's pretty great,
My
actually. As a
Bosmer
wood elf,
tank?
it's very good when people swing axes at me.
Yeah, you don't like my red guard good father?
Well, that doesn't.
Okay,
Yeah, that's mean.
We
Get
can
it?
wrap this joke up, I think.
Yeah, I think
That's
we're
mean.
good.
Soaring prices and affordability
Fucking
concerns.
Yeah, well, you know what? Let's just
East
wrap
Coast.
this joke up and like the Nexus modding community finish it for us, like Bethesda's us.
Yeah,
Let's
there
do
you
that.
go.
Can we do that? Can we run that scam? Can we do like a 10-minute show, have it pour, and have a Nexus modding community make it cool for us? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, hey, Bethesda, teach us how you
How do
teach
you
us your
do
ways.
this? This is so good.
Now, President
And then
Trump
Beth-
first floated
And then Bethesda fucking relied.
The Revenge of the Sith show has been described as Todd Howard-esque.
the idea Saturday on social media,
Fucking,
but
and
not
then they
every-
make a game so bad that not even the modders want to fix it.
Yeah. Look, all
The
I'm saying,
only
all,
good
all I'm
thing-
saying is, you don't want to be the Starfield of the RTC universe. It's not
No,
great.
sir.
Okay.
One is a
Yeah,
fan.
that's doing my show. Okay.
And critics warn
We're not even going to mod it. Why bother? No one's playing it. That was my
That's
favorite
wild.
thing. We're not even going to mod it. Why? No one's even playing it.
Bro, the
Morgan-
funniest part about Starfield was the one dude that they hired out of the modding community was the guy who made the clutter mods.
Yep.
So it would look, yeah, the clutter is amazing in Starfield.
Dude, the clutter, let me tell you something.
I've never,
You
honestly,
know what else is cluttered? The fucking plot.
Yeah, and hey, you know what? By the way, it's not even good clutter because I play Escape from Tarkov. That game has good
Yeah.
clutter.
Okay, guys, and remember, the government isn't open yet, but it may be soon. But I know there's somebody that's suffering more than anybody else. TSA agents.
Aw.
Yeah, no, it's. I like that they're putting little ads in front of
What
it.
is this?
As this shutdown drags on, TSA workers are expected to show up for work without a paycheck, leaving many struggling to make ends meet. Let's bring in TSA.
Hi, that's what like being self-employed is too. You know, sometimes you have to show up to work and not get a paycheck and hope you make it.
It's funny too when you really think about like
Yeah.
how most of the TSA is black. It's mostly black people, and it's like imagine
Yeah, it's a government job.
Asking them to come in to work for the government for free is like,
And we're nearing the holiday season.
you know
so
what I
it's
mean?
like,
Like it's literal slavery when you think about it. It's like literally come in, work, you get no paycheck.
right.
That's wild.
And just like slavery, they never stop fucking complaining about it. Blah 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 blah. Listen, how about this, TSA agents? Hear me out. Imagine I'll compromise with you. Just your payment is being able to touch everyone's genitals.
There you go.
There you go. You get paid in genital touching. How's that sound?
Officer Johnny Jones. He's the president of American Federation of Government Employees, Local 1040.
Virgie, do me a favor. This is an important Google thing, so I'm going to ask you. Is it illegal to ask for a TSA pat down if you have a boner?
Yes.
No, look it up. How can it be illegal?
It's
yes.
an involuntary reflex.
You can't control it.
All right, hold it. Actually, let me grok this because I want to see how grok answers this.
Like I can
No,
understand.
yeah, here's my point. Like, for example, I know for a fact like there's certain heart medications that will give you involuntary because they're very similar to like Cialis and shit like that. Actually, Viagra was a heart medication, a blood pressure thing. So sometimes you take blood pressure medication, you will get a hard on and you can't help it. How can that be illegal? It's a medical boner. Medical boners are allowed.
Yeah, it's not like I'm working.
It's like breastfeeding.
It'd be one thing if I was working up a boner and they caught me doing that, and then I
No,
was like, hey, but if I
if you
just
were
have
rubbing yourself, that's wrong.
That's disgusting. But
Let make
sometimes
them rub you.
Yeah, sometimes my dick just gets hard. You know what? Sometimes I accidentally take a gas station dick pill because I thought it was a Xanax. And then I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be a weird flight.
He's anxious but horny.
The weird way to go if the
Yeah,
plane
man.
goes down.
Okay,
Johnny,
so
thank you
I
for being
asked-
on with us.
So hypothetically speaking, if I'm going through TSA and I have a raging uncontrollable erection,
Yes.
can I request a pat down? Hypothetically, you can request a pat down at TSA screening as it's an option for passengers who prefer it over or are flagged after going through the body scan.
And here's what you say. Here's what you say. Virgie, sorry, I have a real quick joke. Here's what you say. You go, I don't want to go through the scanner. I prefer a pat down. The scanner may make me lose my erection.
That would be a great review. Excuse me.
The scanner will make me lose my erection. Sorry, go ahead, Virgie. What else?
The TSA's process allows for this, but they'll still follow standard procedure. A same-gender officer conducts the pat-down, and it's done professionally, focusing on security, not personal situations. An erection wouldn't change their protocol. They're trained to handle all kinds of scenarios.
Okay, cool.
Discreetly.
Then hear me out. Let's. Yeah, they're trained. Yeah, you're right. Sure. All the super black, homophobic guys really want to touch boners. They're trained, highly trained. Listen, the TSA is just post office workers that could put you on the no-fly list. Okay, that's what they are.
They're very dangerous.
But hear me out. This is how we fight back with the TSA. This is how we fight back, and I think we're gonna get Thomas Massey and all these people on board that are anti-government. Non-violent protests. We don't want any violence. But as we found out, it is not illegal to tell every man during the holiday season to pop a Blue Chew before they get in line for the TSA. We're gonna and ask for a pat down. We're gonna show them who's boss. Okay.
We're gonna call it the Boner Brigade.
Yeah, Boner Brigade. We're called the Boner Brigade.
And when the fat Jamaican TSA agent is patting you down, you look her dead in the eyes and you go, "This is not because of you."
This is what Thomas Jefferson would have done.
A paycheck.
No, seriously, he would have made a black person touch his penis. He was known for doing that.
Leaving many struggling to make ends meet. Let's bring in TSA officer Johnny Jones. He's the president of American Federation of Government Employees.
Johnny Jones.
Local 1040. Johnny, thank you for being on with us. You represent 1,600 TSA employees in North Texas. What are they?
Cool. What kind of mansion and Ferrari do you have? Because every one of these people that represents all these unions is always like fucking loaded.
Telling you, are they showing up?
Remember
for
the
work?
one guy we remember the last government shutdown?
It was the docks. It was
the dock union guy, and he was like, he lives in like a $6 million house, and he had like
loaded.
a boat and a fucking. We're like, oh yeah, that must be nice.
Yeah. Well, they're showing up for work, but they are struggling very hard. Also, the impacts that these guys are facing is.
This is the leader of the. This guy's retarded. Oh God! No wonder the TSA is the way it is.
I mean,
It's
have you
funny.
seen the TSA?
Financial, but it's also mental. It's very.
I mean, I've heard them too. They're very loud.
Stressful, not knowing when you're going to
And
get
then
your
they
next.
get mad at you because you go to different fucking airports. And some airports make you take your laptop out, some don't. Some make you take your shoes off, some don't.
And then
I don't remember.
And also, I shit on the TSA a lot, but to be honest with you, I've also run into some pretty fucking cool TSA agents. We've had a few.
Yeah, we have.
Usually chicks.
Yeah, I have. Has somebody with clear? This is not something that I have to worry about. Poor people worry about this stuff, but I'm still going to do the hard on for you guys anyway when I go through clear.
Just to have it.
Just to have it.
Paycheck, and
I'm going to get TSA pre-check this dick.
Ayo.
also represent the 45,000 TSA officers across the United States. So this is not just locally, but this is everywhere. They are feeling the stress. Very difficult.
Oh, I got to tell you something, Mersh. When we were walking around near the Swan and Dolphin, just getting our steps, and I'm walking with Marie, and I hear Royce, and I go, what? And I look around, yeah. And there's this guy, and he goes, Revenge of the Sis? And I'm like, oh, yeah. Walks up, the most super nice guy, is probably listening, the most Boston cop you've ever met, Bob.
Okay.
Bob, there with his wife, I think 25th wedding anniversary, so congratulations, guys. And he goes, oh, I love you guys. I love you. I've been listening to you guys in like 2019, really, really. And he goes, and he tells his wife, these are the guys I was telling you about that walk around against the park sloppers.
Okay, that's
very
really
funny. And the most Boston guy I've ever met. Super nice guy. So shout out to Bob.
It's so funny now because
police officer Bob. He goes, I know you don't like cops, but I'm a cop. I go, we don't have a problem with cops.
Royce is going to now get recognized because he goes to Disney enough that you are now going to get recognized more often for this.
Do you know-
The Park Slopper algorithm is just gonna.
Do you know what he said? Do you know what he said to me? He goes. I was even just telling my wife, I was like, I don't know, we might run into them. They're always out here. So it's exactly what you just
so
said.
Fucking funny, yeah. It's gonna happen.
So thank you, Officer Bob. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we don't hate cops. We just, I'm a little uncomfortable sometimes with the sweeping constitutional violations you're allowed to get away with. That's all.
But other than that,
listen, you can be the first one I call when fucking somebody's trying to kill me. So.
Hey, Bob, someone's got to beat their wives.
Hey, exactly.
We're not even saying it's a bad thing. We're just saying it's a statistical fact.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's very hard.
And Johnny, you say this has been a struggle for you and your family. How are you managing through all this, both emotionally and financially?
Well, we've been doing is we've been selling things. Unfortunately, we're taking losses during these sales, because we need to have the capital. It's not like the one thing I've learned is that these letters that they give you to give to creditors or to other people, they just look at them and laugh. And the biggest problem you're going to have coming.
That's funny.
Yeah, I this guy. All right. Anyway, did you see? I got a couple things for Florida that I definitely wanted to get to. Hold on. There it is. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to say something that's fucking crazy. You're going to hear me say words, and before I hit play, the words I'm about to say, you're going to go, no way. There's no fucking way. So Randy Fine is upset at somebody.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Whatever it is, it's Randy Fine related. I will believe you.
I hear you.
Whatever
Randy Fine is now insinuating, as you're about to see, that another Florida politician is anti-Semitic. Do you want to guess which Florida politician? You know most of them, and for the most part, it's one you would know. It's one you would know.
It's got to be an obscure one.
It's not even that obscure.
I don't know, Byron Donalds?
I'm going to pull it up. It's Ron DeSantis. The guy who passed the anti-Semitism laws in Florida. I'm not kidding you. You're about to hear it.
But he's been also going after another Republican.
Sorry, that was the bullshit alarm going off.
Yeah, exactly. Dinner and TV alone.
But he's been also going after another Republican. Well, she's a fairly new Republican, Ms. Cassell, state rep.
So he's saying this DeSantis is going after these Republicans is what they're referencing, so you know.
Democrat, now turned Republican. Now he's been going after both of you. You think it's open season for...
What is that noise?
It's very annoying, right?
Republicans that he feels aren't fitting that mold of a conservative, or that just kind of...
Wait. I thought, you know what I thought that was? I thought someone put like noir jazz sax over this for a second.
No.
Have bucked him over the past year or so.
Well,
now listen to his reply.
I don't understand the details with Rep. Cassell, but what I will tell you is it's dumb. I mean, Representative Cassell switched from the Democratic Party to the Republican Party.
That's you have to be super wary of people like that. They are the worst ones.
And so obviously she's not going to be as conservative as everyone else, but do we want to be a niche party or do
Yes.
we want to be a big tent party?
No.
Now, I mean, she switched because she's Jewish.
Okay.
I didn't say that, and Mersh didn't say that. YouTube algorithm.
Go on.
Randy Fine said that.
And she didn't like how Democrats did Israel. Maybe that bothers Ron DeSantis. I don't know.
Yeah, if there's
famed anti-Semite, Ron DeSantis.
I have constantly said
I can't
that if
believe
there's
this.
one guy out there who has been tougher on Israel, it's Ron DeSantis.
Yeah. That's the reason that we fucking got with the presidential stuff. We're like, fuck this guy because of that shit.
Dude, Ron DeSantis is pandering to Jewish people is one of like the main concerns we've had about Ron DeSantis, like throughout his governorship. Like, you know what I mean? It's that he
Quite the opposite.
He overdoes it, if anything.
Yeah.
Because she's Jewish, and she didn't like how Democrats.
He should have done this when he said it.
Bothers Ron DeSantis. I don't know, but I don't understand why you would take a shot at someone who will have a hard enough time keeping that seat as a Republican. I don't know why he wants to make
Make it replace it with a real Republican.
it harder.
Do you think he takes issue with the fact that you are who you are and Ms. Cassell is who she is as far as background?
What?
It's a Jew thing. It's because it's a Jew. It's not because you're a fat idiot.
I don't know. I do find it troubling. The two politicians in Florida that he has chosen to take issue with in a very vitriolic way in the last few weeks are both Jewish. And
Hey, Ron, can I tell you something, bud? I want to tell you something right now, and I think maybe you're learning this. And what Fine's doing is also stupid. It'll never be enough pandering.
Nope.
There's never a level of pandering for some people that'll never be enough. For people like Randy Fine, people like that, you'll never pander enough. It'll never be enough because you're not one of them. So as long as you're not one of them, you'll never pander enough and ever be in their good graces. They'll treat you nicely as long as you're doing what you're saying. But the moment you get out of line, you'll be from conservative hero Tucker Carlson, who got Donald Trump elected, to Nazi, neo-Nazi, crazy Tucker Carlson because you criticize one thing. You need to learn this. This should be a moment. But also, that being said, hey, Randy, you have Ron DeSantis in there. You guys pretty much always get what you want.
Always.
You're getting greedy. And when you do that, you're going to turn somebody bitter. And when they turn bitter, you're going to have bigger problems. Bro, what a dumb thing for him. He's stupid. He's a fat idiot.
He's actually a very dumb man, Randy.
He's a fat idiot. Yeah.
It's a small number, so I don't understand it. But look, as it relates to me, I won his congressional seat. I won his congressional seat by the same margin he won it when he ran. Maybe he's feeling guilty that Donald Trump bailed him out when he ran for governor.
What?
He's using all the talking points that Donald Trump used against Ron DeSantis, and Randy Fine was back then defending Ron DeSantis. Do you hear that? He's using...
This guy is such a scumbag.
Well, he's a snake, too.
He wouldn't be governor if it wasn't for Donald Trump. Look, maybe there's just a lot of unhappiness with how...
Now, Randy Fine was a proponent for Ron DeSantis for president and was saying bad things about Trump. But now, like Lindsey Graham and like Ben Shapiro and like we're about to play here, Mark Levin... They all love Trump now. They all pander to him. And you know whose fault it is? It's Trump's fault. Do you want to know why it's Trump's fault? Because it works.
It's never not worked.
Because it works. It works every single time. And Trump, for as smart as he is in some things, boy, is he easy to pander to. He will do whatever you tell him to. So cheers, Mark.
This is our country.
You're on Ozempic.
I love that Fuentes just keeps ratioing him now.
Yeah.
And it's always with just like, are you okay? Like
Yeah.
he'll have like a fucking 300 character meltdown about Fuentes, and then he'll just reply with like, are you all right, dude? And he will just absolutely ratio him.
This is our country. We're celebrating our country. Every July 4th, we're celebrating the principles that undergird our country. If you reject Judaism and you reject Christianity and you reject the link of the two...
What if you only reject one of... That's my point. See, that's the issue, and that's what always makes me mad. Why do I have to pick one? How come you guys get to not be Christian and be Jewish, but when you're Christian, you also have to be Jewish?
Rejecting Israel isn't rejecting Judaism. Oh.
Yeah, but
don't
hold
get
on.
all fired up. I
But
know.
Here's the Pessy, we know. But here's the thing. Mark Levin's very stupid. Did you saw the leaked text messages?
Oh.
Tucker Carlson said, yeah, I'll debate you. Mark Levin said, I'm not going to debate a Nazi. I swear to God. Yeah.
Coward.
You reject the Bible. If you reject Judaism and Christianity and the brotherhood and the sisterhood of the two...
Of the traveling pants.
That's the first thing
Everybody
I thought
puts
of.
them on, and they all fit the same girls.
Yeah, man, I guess. What?
You know, I was watching Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants the other day on a JetBlue flight.
And then I was watching
Not only
Sister.
Rejecting our founding, you're rejecting our country. You're pushing some other...
Jews aren't going to heaven.
They don't believe
it's
in
not.
No, that's the
I
name
don't-
of that's the name of Virgil's new folk song.
Yeah.
agenda, whatever that agenda may be.
You haven't heard the song Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Virgie and Young?
It's pretty sick, dude.
This is our country. We're celebrating our country. Every July 4th.
Whose country?
We're
So you get mad at Mark Levin, you start turning into Mark Levin.
celebrating the principles that undergird our country.
He is here. I got something else. You think that's bad? I got a double threat for you.
In the last 6 months, I have seen more anti-Semitism on the right than at any time in my lifetime. It is
the anti-Semitism in the room with you right now?
He's insane.
Oh no, the call's coming from inside the House of Representatives.
It's weird watching though, like all this frantic talk isn't working anymore.
No, nobody
Everyone's
cares.
had it.
Everyone's like, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
rising on the right, and it is dangerous. And if we look away, if we refuse...
Hey, instead of like demonizing other people, why don't you try winning us over?
Yeah. Hey, I got an idea. This is fucking wild. Have you tried representing your constituents?
He is.
No, he's representing his donors.
Should announce it. If we are scared of it, it could destroy the Republican Party just like it has destroyed the Democrat Party. I think we have an obligation.
I'd rather the party be destroyed than being led by either one of you. Let me be very clear. I don't want a Republican Party that has any input from either of you two fucking retards.
Amen.
I'd rather there not be one. Burn it to the ground. I'll be Joker in this motherfucker. Burn it all to the ground. I don't care. I'm done. Because even when you elect somebody like Trump and he says he's going to do stuff, then he doesn't do stuff, and then he calls us crazy for asking for the Epstein files. That happened. No matter how much you love Trump and no matter how much you want to make fun of us, that's what happened. And look, we give Trump credit for stuff that he does. It's good. We really try to. But honestly, what's been happening
lately has not been.
Lately has
his
been
best
very,
work.
very rough. Ghislaine Maxwell is in a minimum security prison right now. Why? We said she was going to go there because the reason they were moving her there was because she was going to give names and work, but that just went away.
Yeah,
and
that's actually really crazy too.
Yeah,
when you
remember
think
they
about
said
it.
the whole point was we're going to move her to talk to her lawyers. We're going to move her to a minimum security prison, and then we're going to be talking to her to get the bottom of this and figure out all the people that whatever. And now she's probably going to get a pardon. That's what's going to happen.
She's going to get a pardon and then never say anything ever.
Right, but I saw a story today I was reading. I forgot Daily Mail or one of them that says it's her leaked like emails, not leaked because they're not when you're in jail they're public, but her emails from jail were her saying how much happier she is being in minimum security, how much chill life is, and how much better it is. And again, either we live in the world that she didn't do anything wrong, okay, then she needs to be out of there, or we live in the world that she helps sex traffic children. Then why is she in minimum security prison?
I mean, it's
fucking what?
We need to know which one it is.
So, and again, every time you try to go, well, you don't want to go, well, what's Trump hiding? It gets really hard for us it's hard for anybody to defend it when you're like, look, if it was a Democrat in the same position and they were giving these fucking stories of why they couldn't release it, we'd all be calling bullshit. We were calling bullshit when Biden weren't releasing it. We were calling bullshit when Obama was fucking buying 10,000 hot dogs.
It's no $60,000 worth of hot dogs.
You're right.
A lot of hot dogs.
Some expensive hot dogs.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, like they're all panicking, all these fucking pro-Israel people, because like I sent it to you. I forgot to put it in prep, but I sent it to you. But like today, in like Parliament in Israel, a woman to Netanyahu's face was like, "You're responsible for October 7th. You're a piece of shit." It was.
Oh no. Here's the thing.
I sent it to you.
Here's the thing. You don't see it over here on purpose, but if you, the truth of the matter is, Benjamin Netanyahu is not very in the polls. Is not very. He's not popular in his country.
Can I say something
They don't like
controversial?
him. Yeah.
I don't think he's a very nice guy.
I don't
He's kind
think
of
so
a jerk.
either.
Wait till you see his reaction to this. He's an evil man.
Okay. I accuse you of the October 7th massacre, the greatest disaster the country has ever known that happened on your watch. Even if you sleep with a clear conscience, you will not forget. We will cry out against the abhorrent and a state commission must be established. I accuse you, Benjamin Netanyahu, of funding Hamas, building terrorism, and turning a blind eye. The existential threat to us.
Ma'am, I already love you.
Dude. You're a Jewish woman, so you're already
I said the
there.
same thing when I saw this screaming Israeli woman telling Netanyahu he's a fucking retard. I'm like, this is Mersha's gonna be like a dream.
I literally have hearts floating over my head right now. I'm just like, yeah, get it, girl. Go off, queen.
You're still alive.
Of abandoning the security of the state as a policy. Security is not a political tool. Do you hear? Are you going to call her anti-Semitic?
Ma'am, can we sleep together before you're taken out by the Mossad? Because I don't give you a long time, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, right? You know what? Honestly, let's preemptively type an IDF in the chat for her.
Yeah. Hey, listen, darling, why don't you come stay with me? Hide out in Florida. The Jews will never find you here.
No, honestly, you look like every woman.
Oh, actually, no, that is a good point.
Are you kidding me? No, are you kidding? Are you fucking? That's perfect.
You'll
really
look
like
funny.
Every woman in a Boca Raton Publix. Every woman in a Boca Raton Publix, she would blend in flawlessly.
Not even the next generation AI face recognition technology Mossad had would work.
They don't
They'd be
know.
Like, I don't know. There's like 50 of the same woman here. But then again, they just blow up the whole Publix. All right. There is that.
Yeah.
No. Hear me out. You could go blow up a lot of things.
They're like, she might be in there. We're blowing up the whole Publix.
You could go. Listen to me. You could go here. You could go blow up a lot of things. But when we start blowing up Publixes, we're gonna have a fucking problem.
Be so funny. That's how Ron DeSantis becomes anti-Semitic.
That's all it takes.
Look,
one
folks,
Publix.
we are not going to have people desecrating our wonderful Publix. Okay, that is an institution. We love these people, and we're not doing it.
You know what I saw today for the first time on Daywave was a body cam of a woman that works at Publix getting arrested.
Oh, nice.
It's very rare because it's usually fine. She was getting customers' receipts, scanning them in the system, refunding everything back to a Publix gift card and keeping the gift card.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's always a scam.
Yep. Okay, it's above everything. I accuse you, Netanyahu, of turning the working and serving public into the Messiah's donkey.
Jesus.
You created the alliance of draft dodging and annexation, the bravery of the fighters that has disappeared from your sight, but not from ours. It is which light which we will rebuild. I accuse you, Netanyahu. Your personal corruption has become a national plague. Look at him. He is. Ooh.
It's like, yeah, okay, bitch.
The bigger the file you have on someone, the more convenient they are for you. Whoa, blackmail. A one-man trial has taken an entire country hostage. I accuse you, Netanyahu, because you forgot what it meant to be Jewish. Trump brought back hostages in your place while you, no matter what, were busy trying to get him to pardon you. Yeah. Dozens of hostages were murdered and killed in captivity while you failed to fulfill the commandment of redeeming captives, conscienceless and godless. I accuse you, Netanyahu. Racism has always served you. You tore us apart from within. You turned us half the nation into an enemy. So Netanyahu, I, the Moroccan, the traditional woman from Megal Hamek, tell you, we will break the walls you built. We will cleanse the poison you've poured here for 30 years, and you will return to being a united society. I accuse you, Netanyahu. Citizens are being murdered. Okay, so basically,
yeah, you're great.
She gets physically removed. I don't know if you skip.
I can skip ahead. Yeah, I can skip ahead.
I don't know if it's in there, but yeah, they physically removed.
No,
her.
yeah, no, it's not in there. Wait, maybe,
No, okay,
maybe it's
yeah,
in there.
she got like pulled out of there. Oh.
She got yoinked.
Yup.
She okay? Do we know?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's not great. All right, let me. Okay. Oh, okay, dude. Okay, a couple things I want to put out in this video. Dana Loesch, remember her?
Oh my God,
That's
she looks like Cardi B. I thought it was literally when it was small.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's Dana
I
Loesch.
swear to God, when it was small
Yeah,
on the
no.
screen, I went, Cardi B went on Ben Shapiro show?
Dude, look at the lip fillers. Look at the haircut.
Oh my God, Ben Shapiro. First of all, I just want to say, yo, it's so good to be on here. Like, what is she
Eating a mango.
Yes.
Oh my God, Ben Shapiro. Have you ever had pork ribs? They're so good.
I said like she went from being the hot pro gun girl to Miss Steal Your Puppies.
Yeah.
Like it's bad. Like nobody told, like she's clinging on to this. So she's another one that, Tucker put in the forefront and now she turned on him and she had him on. Let's see.
It's not just a passing thing. I mean, this is a growing thing, and there is a significant number of people in the Gen Z, demographic that they're talking about this. They're amplifying a lot of this. It's just bad information.
No, it's not. Here's your fucking problem. The problem is all you motherfuckers. This is you little fucking blind spots for this. Not misinformation. Listen. She's saying misinformation. There's no way for all these Republicans that used to laugh like Ben Shapiro and her at Biden for using misinformation and lying. And can you believe people that are allowed to look at this stuff and they're amplifying it and they're platforming? You're using the same words that were used to censor all of us. Those are all the same words. The only difference is you're just changing who's getting offended. The whole we're going to cancel Tucker Carlson. Remember Mark Levin? We're going to cancel Tucker Carlson. We cancel our people. We cancel people. We Republicans are proud cancelers of people. We love canceling people.
What happened?
And now we're doing that. We're using that. Listen, have you ever thought of that maybe, just fucking maybe, the reason that Gen Zers are doing that is not because the information is bad, but it's because of the way you guys are acting? No accountability. If you were to go look in the mirror and go, hey, are we maybe the problem here? Like everyone seems to be pissed at us. Maybe we're doing no. Instead, you go, no, it's the Skinner thing. It's the kids who are wrong.
Listen,
Well,
I'm glad that in this clip, Royce was able to extrapolate out of that 17 seconds an entire counterattack to her points.
Yeah.
I can't stop staring at her fucking lips, man. It's comical.
It's-
Like
lips are
she's
bad. The lips are
talking.
bad, right? Hold on, let me get
She's
something for you.
talking, and I'm
Yeah.
just staring at the lips and the bangs.
I
like,
got you.
Yo,
I got you, dog.
look ridiculous.
Hold on, I got you, dog. Give me a second. I got you. Because what I did do, because I had to see the lips, I did zoom in on
It's
them. Here.
comical.
Here you go. I got you. There you go. This is Dana. Now, do you want to
That's
see
what
what
she used to look like?
No. That's her now.
No.
Do you want to? Do you want to see what she used to look like? Here. This is what she used to look like. I just want to show you the difference that, like, oh god, she used to be so fucking hot. She looks like a completely different person, and I'm not fucking kidding you. Here you go. Check it out. This is what she used to look like.
Yeah.
Remember that?
That's what I remember.
And now we get whatever this is.
Cardi C-.
A lot of people have, and they were infuriated. I just looked on social media. I'm sure you saw it. They were infuriated with Eric Trump's
You just made $7,000.
answer, and I kind of wanted to get your thoughts on this, and we'll dive into it further.
Well, of course. Even though my ratings are falling and I get ratioed on everything that I post, things are going great over here because and I
have nobody who's famous. I'm hemorrhaging all the people from Daily Wire that were good.
And just like a very famous Jewish person, Moses, I am in denial. So I am going to go and keep pretending that I am winning. I'm going to keep pretending that the all-stars like Mark Levin and Randy Fine who are on our side, all the Zoomers are going to go, hey, no cap, you know who's fucking bussing right now? You know who's bussing right now? That Randy Fine guy. Yo, he's fucking cool.
I'll have you know, I still have, what's his name? Matt Walsh. And I have Andrew Clavin. And they are going to die in the bunker with me.
Yeah, he barely has.
Andrew Clavin will die in the bunker. Walsh should be out before. Mark my words, Walsh should be out.
Absolutely.
Walsh
Walsh
already
is
has a
already
foot
gone.
out. Walsh already has a foot out.
He's already said a few things where you're like, easy, buddy.
Be
Easy,
careful.
bro.
The only reason he's not gone is because of the backlash they got for Brett Cooper. As soon as his contract's up, he's fucking out of there. Dude.
Oh, and once he leaves, Ben's going to have to make a new movie without Matt Walsh called What is a Bankruptcy? Because your numbers ain't good.
No.
Dude, he lost 20,000 subscribers just this week.
Yeah, he's hemorrhaging subscribers.
Well, I mean, I think that we can start with what's driving this in the first place.
Anti-Semitism.
Is it
Anti-Semitism. These are the same people. Ben Shapiro, that you'll find clips of them 2 years ago when people were talking about George Floyd saying America's the least racist country on the planet. America is the least racist country on the planet, except for Jews, obviously.
Hey, Ben, you want to know the only thing? Ben, do you want to know the only thing that makes me actually feel anti-Semitism is when people like you won't shut up about anti-Semitism.
100%.
Like, I have no problem with Jewish people. I have no problem with the Jewish faith. I have I've fucked more Jewish women than the fucking, I don't know, something that fucks over rich people.
Or the Orthodoxy.
There you go. So I'm doing, I'm cool with the Jews. It's the Ben Shapiros that I don't like. It's Mark Levin that I don't like.
The ones who are actively attacking us for asking a question.
And a lot of us are able to differentiate between the Jewish people we enjoy and the Jewish people we don't enjoy. I'm going to let you in on a secret, Ben. There are black people that I enjoy.
Oh, we have plenty of them.
And there are black people I fucking detest. They're independent of one another. So we're tired of hearing about this, and nobody's buying it anymore. Everybody is starting to see through this veil and go, all right, this is retarded. I'm not anti-Semitic. I hate you little midget from Daily Wire. I don't like you.
I'm getting sick of being told I am anti-Semitic. I'm getting very sick of it, Mersh.
I'll stop.
Let me ask. We lost our TikTok account. Remember I told you we got over the weekend.
That.
Over the weekend, the biggest thing that happened over this weekend was that we lost our TikTok account, and the biggest thing that happened this weekend is we lost our TikTok account, and it was because of the strikes that we got on the Nick Fuentes video. I don't know what the third thing was, But all I did was appeal the account. I went to log in today. It says your account was permanently banned. Now, I really started looking and figuring this out, trying to figure it out. And I found this out. And I looked into this, and here's what I found out about. And I didn't know this, so this is all new stuff. And obviously, I would have known this. I would have told Pessy not to upload Fuentes stuff, but I didn't know. But 2024 to 2025, platform-wide blacklisting. Fuentes remains fully banned from posting or maintaining an official presence on TikTok as confirmed by multiple sources, which is obviously he can't post anything. However, his content is treated as persona non grata with appeals of related accounts failing. To the extent to third-party uploads, in August 2025, a TikTok account, Low Tier God, was banned for violent extremism. That's the strikes that we got were for violent extremism. After posting a Fuentes video, user reported that even searching his name yields no results, indicating persistent algorithmic censorship. November 2025 incident. This is this month. Just days around November 8th, 2 days ago, TikTok issued a fresh ban on Fuentes-related content amid a spike in strikes post Oracle acquisition of TikTok's U.S. operations closed in September 25th, 2025. Under new management, moderation has targeted anti-Semitic comments with Fuentes, with his users not increased removals of his clips. Noting there's increased removals of his clips now. One ex-user celebrated this as a win, linking it to Oracle co-founder Relations pro-Israel stance, which aligns with stricter enforcement against Fuentes' rhetoric.
Well, looks like you just bought TikTok and now you're going to tank it.
Yeah.
'Cause, TikTok, like, you're not needed. You're not like a necessary app. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, plenty of people.
Dude,
YouTube has shorts
I didn't even
now.
care that we got banned because I cared on the principal aspect of it, of course,
but
also we only had like 400 followers on there. It wasn't big. We it was just kind of we throw it on there to see if someone caught. Nothing ever really did. But honestly, right now, it's like, and those videos are like on YouTube, limited to monetization, but they're on YouTube. But everything's limited monetized for us anyway. Sly Lego in the Rumble chat said for $10. Fun fact: I just found out the State Department is barred from denying an Israeli a visa. Did not know that.
What?
Anything on the YouTube side?
Yes, we have. James, with a bunch of numbers, says Mexicans made me fucking howl. Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you a heart. That's all we got.
All right, let me go ahead and see if I could do one of these reads. No, failed to look again. I can't do them, and I've been doing them on Daywave.
And I've been doing them on Nightwave. Something's wrong.
And now we're coming up towards the end. Fucking send the fucking email. Oh my god. If you don't mind, can you just an email? Thank you. I can't. I just want to run an ad, guys. But if you want to support us, since we can't run an ad, revengeofthesys.locals.com. Wednesdays and Fridays, that's where the shows will be behind the paywall. They're going to be fun. We are Wednesday shows. It's a paywall, so it's going to be awesome. We're doing a Tubi movie riff on Friday. Very excited for that. We had such a good time with the last movie riff. I recommend if you do sign up today, go back and watch it. It's Karis Hell, super funny. RevengeOfTheSys.locals.com is how we do the show, and you also get the podcast version of the show put up with 0 ads right after the show, whether it's a free show, whether it's a paid show. It doesn't matter. You get it either way. So go check it out. Help us out. $7 a month. We're doing really good. And if you're over on YouTube and you're watching this video, if you hit the like button, or some people on their phones have this hype option, which I found some people have and some people don't because it's kind of slow rolling it. Hype the video. It helps us out. Like the video, it helps us out. And if you're on YouTube, hit the notifications button, the little bell, to make sure that when we go live, you know it. And if you're a new listener and you're watching this video on YouTube or Rumble, comment on it. Let us know. Let us know how you found us. I do kind of want to know that kind of stuff. It really does help. Okay, guys, we'll be right back.
I remember one time I was in a place like this. Sri Lanka, formerly Ceylon. It was about 3 in the morning, and I was looking for 1,000 brown M&Ms to fill a brandy glass, or Ozzy wouldn't go on stage that night. So, Jeff Beck pops his head round the door and mentions there's a little sweet shop on the edge of town.
Hey, Wayne. Hey, Garth.
Hey, Milton. Hey, Milton. How's it going, man?
Awesome party. Good tunes, good brew, good buddies. I feel great, man. I feel great. I don't know, man. I hate my father. I hate my life. But I feel great, man. You guys are great. I'm gonna go pick a fight.
He's gotten a lot better, don't you think? Way better.
Second hour, ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. We appreciate it. How good was Wayne's World 2? God, that movie was fucking great. I rewatched it over the weekend, and that Del Preston guy, that roadie.
Oh, yeah.
He's the fucking so funny.
Dude, that's... I gotta go back and watch. That's one of those rare ones where the second one's better.
Yeah. Fucking great. So, Triple N sent this video, and he said, from the Adam Friedland show, he said, play it, trust him. So, let's trust him.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a picture of someone, and it's like just a
person you don't know, and I want to know like your type or like, would you go on a chicken date with this person?
Chicken shop
okay.
date.
Okay. So first person is this guy. So kind of a hunk, kind of a hottie.
Is he like an evil man?
I'm not.
Are you going to be like, and it's actually Fidel Castro?
Fidel Castro is cool. I
Oh,
think.
yeah, he is cool,
He was
sorry.
good at baseball.
To be fair,
He's so hot. This guy.
this guy is hot.
He's very hot.
This guy is hot.
That is Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
I knew it!
Well played.
That was good. That was
Very
really
funny.
good. That was really, really good.
I like the fact that she's not done. She was not falling for it. She's
I
like,
knew
know
it.
Something's up with this guy.
Here, I got one more quick one here that I wanted to play. Tucker kind of responded to Ben Shapiro. And I want you to notice something about this clip. Megyn Kelly is trying to do this to play both sides and it's so annoying and it's transparent.
Let's talk just for 1 minute about Ben Shapiro because he too is under threat. I know you both.
You saw what he did there? Ben Shapiro's also under threat, actually. I know you're fighting with him, but he's actually...
Very well. And I also really care about Ben. And
I don't. Megan, here's the difference between you and I. I never pandered to them. You did. And now you're feeling uncomfortable because you don't know what to do. I don't have to feel uncomfortable. I
Exactly.
never liked Ben Shapiro.
Exactly.
you cannot see Ben without 6 armed guards. He said,
Yeah, I know. But you want to know the difference? Tucker walks around and we've seen him get confronted in public without any guards. So what are you talking
What does
about?
that tell you also when a guy needs that many guards?
Yeah.
on the Daily Wire not long ago, and I think it was a great line. He said, if they kill Matt Walsh, God forbid, everybody will know who did it, some crazed leftist. He said, if they kill me, it'll be like an Agatha Christie novel.
Because a right-leaning person could have done it because they also hate Jews. Everybody hates Jews, and I'm such a victim.
So Ben's the biggest victim.
The fuck up, Ben. Grow up.
I'll tell you who the victim of this entire Charlie Kirk thing. Frankly, it's me.
Yeah, obviously.
History, where they won't know. Could be alt-right, could be far left. Like, he's got a lot of haters. And so there was this one brief shining moment after Charlie died where you guys kind of buried the hatchet and you...
I called him. I called him and Mark Levin, who I know well. He's obviously a lunatic, but he's a...
Very funny.
Also, I want to point out, there is something to say about he called them. They didn't call him.
Person, and I didn't want to fight. Well, yeah, obviously is, but I didn't want to fight with him at all. And I said to both of them, I called them the day after or 2 days after Charlie was killed from my backyard because I was really thinking about it and praying about it. And I was like, we agree on a lot, actually. And I'm not that interested in the topic of Israel. I'd be so glad never to hear the name again. I mean, I would be so glad. I would never mention it again. I'm not for more forever wars. Let's just stop that pressure, and I'll never mention it again. I'll never think about it again. You obviously care about it much more than I do. That's fine. But take that off the table, and we agree on a lot. So let's, not attack each other. And they didn't abide by those terms, but that's fine. They were under no
Mark
obligation.
Levin was literally attacking you within days of that. I remember when you had that conversation. We talked about
fine.
it. Within days.
That's fine. I don't care what
He's
Mark...
also out there calling me an anti-Semite. I don't even...
Yeah, because they do that.
Yeah, that's why fuck Mark Levin, but not Ben Shapiro, because Ben Shapiro's only calling Tucker an anti-Semite, not you. Because no matter how much you might like Megyn Kelly and no matter how many beast opinions she might have from time to time, person who did a whole thing about why trans kids are awesome on NBC and then apologized for it because the whole fucking tide turned. But whatever, it doesn't matter. No matter what, she's still a woman. And because she's a woman, she always has the I need attention right now itis. So with that, as long as you're nice to her, it doesn't. She calls Tucker her friend, but not enough to go. Because my reply, if I'm Tucker, and I go, so wait a second, you're mad at Mark because he called you an anti-Semite. Ben's called me an anti-Semite, but that's cool. We're cool. Oh yeah, we're cool. We're cool. I got it.
Cool, no, what I know at least what the accusations against you are. I have no idea what I did.
Look at that. I didn't even do anything wrong. I didn't even do anything. I'm not as bad as Tucker. You're basically in front of Tucker going, this bargaining, like, I'm not as bad as he is.
Is anyone thinking through the damage this is doing, like downstream? I don't think that Levin, again, there are things that Levin says that I agree with completely.
Okay,
I don't hate Mark Levin,
enough about him, because he's truly, Mark Levin, you're like, oh, Mark Levin's angry again. What a shock. But is there any
Great line.
way
You have very big feet.
that you and Ben Shapiro can actually find your way to détente?
Megyn Kelly.
I'm not against Ben
Megyn
Shapiro.
Kelly
He
now
did,
has the body that they make fun of Caitlin Olsen for having in It's Always Sunny.
Yeah. You a bird? She
Yeah,
a bird?
she's got giant feet, skinny legs. She's a bird.
Like a 40-minute thing yesterday calling me dangerous and all this
Yeah.
stuff. It's like, I didn't watch it because...
By the way, like Tucker goes, he just did a 40-minute thing calling me dangerous. She's like, yeah. Instead of being like, no, I don't agree with that. Let me publicly not agree with that. I don't believe you're dangerous. But instead, no, playing both sides. This isn't even more about Tucker's response to Mark Levin because who gives a shit, but it's more of Megan's like wormy way.
Duplicitous ways.
Why? But I got a lot of texts about it, and it's like, I don't think Ben Shapiro is driving a lot of this stuff. I don't consider him like the world's greatest force for evil. I don't feel that way at all.
He's second.
I don't actually think about him ever. So I'm not attacking him. I saw him at Charlie's memorial service backstage. It was totally nice, and he looked a little uncomfortable, but I wasn't uncomfortable. I'm like a lunatic. I was like prattling on and telling obscene jokes and all this stuff, and he was totally nice. A little appalled, but nice. And so I don't want to have a war with Ben Shapiro. I don't know does he really think?
Yeah, but the problem was the people like Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro's a lot like Israel. It doesn't matter if you want to have the war with them. They're going to have one with you.
That me doing an interview in which I explained that anti-Semitism is wrong to one of the lead purveyors of anti-Semitism, that somehow makes me a Nazi? Like, what is the argument here?
I'm going to ask him tomorrow night.
No, but
I'll have
I don't
him
even
tomorrow night in
understand
Florida.
what the argument is. All I know is that the right, and I've been on the right since before Ben was born, is acting like the left in such an amazingly precise way that I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, because it was never about the right or the left. Everybody thought it was about the right and the left when it was happening because the left predominantly was in power and they only see that. But we're old enough to remember, to know that we remember George W. Bush. That was the right. And they were canceling people too. They were saying people were persona non grata. They were convincing innocent Muslim people to plant bombs and then putting them in Gitmo. That's what they were doing. This isn't we've always said this isn't a fucking, it never was. That's why Trump won in 2016, because he wasn't either one of those things for a little while.
He was just coming and putting the boots to everybody.
And that was great. And that's why he won. This isn't the right or the left. It's not about the right or the fucking left, dude. It's about people being fucking honest. And like I said, can you make it make sense to average IQ people? If you can't, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to lose. Look, Mabdani's is a hand-eating, commie fucking Muslim retard. But also that goes to show you that you guys threw the entire anti-Muslim Islamist thing at him, and you need to learn something about this, man. It's not 9/11 anymore.
Yeah.
The people that are voting don't remember it. You got to stop running on it. You got to stop running on this stuff, guys. You got to stop running on Bush-era politics. They're losing politics.
Yeah, we're really not pissed off at these. I'm not going to be pissed off at a fucking Muslim bodega owner because of 9/11.
Right, exactly.
It doesn't work anymore.
I don't care. You know, and especially the more you find out about 9/11, yeah, Muslims are part of it, but they weren't the only ones.
Yeah, we're not locking up any of the criminals in our country that were part of it.
No, we're not. If anything, like I said, the people all those people that shorted the fucking airlines for billions of dollars, the government wouldn't even release their names. We still don't know who they are. Did you know that? So you remember that one guy that like shorted all the airlines right before 9/11?
Yes.
And the government during the 9/11 commission said, no, we looked at it and it's fine, and refused to release who it was?
Going on.
That to this day
is weird.
I'm against that. I was against it when the left did it. I'm against censorship. I'm against identity politics, no matter who does it, period. Because that violates my principles, and I'll never be on board with that. I don't care if my own kids run for office. If they engage in censorship and identity politics, I'm out. If it's all about their tribe, if this is about whose ever tribe, we're done. This has to be about our common Americanness. We're all American citizens, and if our politics is not about that, it can't continue.
There isn't a common Americanness anymore, Tucker. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, I don't know what you've been seeing, but it's not.
I miss
great.
it. I'll be honest with you. I do miss it a lot.
Yeah.
I miss it a lot. Like I miss just like everything not being hyper politicized, like everything not being like you can't even say anything even anywhere where it's like, oh, that's because of Trump, or that's because of Biden, or that's because shut the fuck up. But you know what? That's what we're gonna do, Merce. Real quick, Amakatch donated $20. Daywave thinks Better Call Saul season 4 and season 6 are better than trash because they are stupid. Nightwave denies Laura Loomer's magnificent bush and Esther Pavinsky's perky tits. Do not pay these people $20? But you gave us $20.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, he was trying to. Gamma Catch was trying to convince me that Better Call Saul sucked, and I'm like, it did not. It was awesome.
That's insane.
You're wrong.
You're an insane person.
I mean, you're just wrong, and it's fine that you're wrong. Anything on YouTube?
Don't think so. No.
Okay. Here we go.
What's up, YouTube?
Yeah, man.
Pick it up.
Yeah. Where the fuck you at?
Coming up, find out what happens when we hit the streets of New York and ask,
which neighborhood feels the most like real New York to you and why?
Oh, it's fucking easy. St. Cloud, Florida, because all the New Yorkers live there now.
Ooh, I was just
St. Cloud is basically the Bronx in the 80s now.
Yo,
It's
honestly,
crazy.
it is funny how St. Cloud is so New York. It's not even Puerto Rican.
No, it's New York, yeah.
talking about this.
How satisfied are you with your life?
Well, I'm Asian, so the small penis thing's a downside, I guess. But I'm really good at math.
Oh, that's a great question.
Are open-toed shoes appropriate for the office?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Do you think that this woman who has all of that stuff on her is going to care about open-toed shoes are going to be a bridge too far?
Yeah, I doubt it.
As Mitch Hedberg said, ma'am, you have a lot of cranial accessories.
She has a goddamn wreath in her septum. It's not even a ring.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's because it's almost Christmas time.
That's a black girl that has a favorite Fish song.
Yup. The best kind of black girl.
Oh, God, yeah, dude.
Oh, my God, just get to it.
This is too much.
Here.
I have to think about this. Outsiders get wrong about New Yorkers.
What do outsiders get wrong about New Yorkers? Nothing. New Yorkers, nothing.
This because I actually moved here like 8 years ago, so I'm not really a New Yorker. But I guess I would say everyone thinks that they're very mean. And I guess like out on the street, that's true. But when you get to know someone, they're actually very...
Yeah, but that's what they mean. That's what they mean when they mean New Yorkers are mean. They're not meaning that you can't go on a date or I can't hang out with my friends when you meet them. What they mean is generally New Yorkers on the street are jerks. That's what they mean. Nobody thinks that like, I know that, and I also have friends that live in New York. Like, ma'am, oh, she's a woman.
very like nice and welcoming. They help you out.
Well, I am a former outsider and current New Yorker.
I could tell because you're a douchebag.
One thing. I guess like the meanness. I really I have to say I didn't quite, you know, I always heard that was a stereotype. In my personal experience, it's like more of a. I think people just aren't used to.
How
being
much mushrooms are you on?
Yeah, right. And also,
Out of their
did you take mushrooms to go trip in the park and this person ruined it by putting a microphone in your face?
I just got to say though, he's like, it's funny to me, like, just how he's not wrong in that. Yeah, New Yorkers aren't necessarily just mean for no reason. But it's hectic, it's busy, and usually between the hours of like, you know what I mean? Like morning to like rush hour, you know, it's going to be people honking and getting pissy because people are like going to and from work. But like New York's also a place where if you're walking around the park, like you can strike up a conversation sometimes. But not everybody's like, hey, get back in my balls over here. So like they're not all like that.
One time when I was young, I was lost.
I'm walking here.
One time when I was young, I was lost in New York, and I was in Central Park, and there was this lady that she was like feeding pigeons, right?
This sounds like.
And then this is true. And then I went to go, and then I stayed because my parents accidentally sent me to New York. And then what I did was I went to like a relative's house there, but it was run down. Okay?
Let me guess. Did you stay at the Park Plaza Hotel?
You've been there? It's really nice. Trump told me where my room was. This was not.
Royce,
yeah.
You should have given that lady a little more than a fucking peace dove before fucking.
I tip
fucking
Rob
asshole.
I racked up like $5,000 in 1990s money at the Park Plaza Hotel, and you didn't fucking take care of the lady.
No, I tip Rob Schneider with gum too. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, but that's what he deserves.
Yeah, it's true.
Bars for the most part, because having lived in a couple places now, I will say it is the car that makes someone that can really mask a lot of negative emotions behind a big ass vehicle.
And also, I went to this toy store because they couldn't get the rights to FAO Schwartz, so they had to make up another toy store where he bought those turtle doves, or I'm sorry, where I bought those turtle doves for the lady in the park. That kind of looks like Jeremy Clarkson in a wig.
I think when people are out on
Man,
foot,
they're
and
not
interact-
being toy stores anymore is like the worst thing about raising a kid. now.
Yeah, I can
because because there's a fucking magic to that. You know what I mean? Like not just
Yeah,
the toy
dude.
stores, but the mall when it was in its full glory at Christmas time, that was a fucking experience for people our age. Like, you maybe didn't even go every year, but like you went like enough as a kid during to get pictures with Santa, or then even as you got older, you'd go to the mall and just look at the line for Santa and still be like, this is lit, and they would put fucking effort into the trees and the decorate, you know what I mean? And now you walk around a dead mall and they just put up one little Charlie Brown tree and you're like, this is
They
sad.
haven't cleaned the fountains in like 3 months.
I know.
Algae in them. And you're like, oh, this is gross, Oh, cool. I'm at a mall. There's 6 CBD stores. That's great.
Yeah, I mean,
And a
every
brick and
time
mortar Amazon store, ironically.
Every time we pass where the old Toys R Us go, what used to be, man, it fucking fills me with a
It's
rage.
rough, yeah.
I'll never be able to take my kids to a Toys R Us.
No.
Fucking sucks.
Welcome back. A restaurant that's also a
What is happening?
Wakanda Forever?
What is happening?
What kind of reporter is this?
This is
that the
silly.
mummy?
Yeah.
No, it's Xerxes from fucking 300.
Walking around with her hands like this with jewelry.
I am so tired of Unreal 5, bro. Fucking
No,
like
this real.
you wait 20 minutes for the shaders to load, and then fucking you got fucking
No,
popping
this
on
isn't.
characters' hair.
This is real life, Virgie. You can tell by the water.
Excuse me, I'm trying to get I am trying to get a side quest from this bald black woman in Starfield. Can you leave me alone? Thank you.
And she would be, and she'd probably be like a
German.
governor.
She'd be German too. She has German accent too.
Nonprofit testing out really a new way to dine.
Community Kitchen is located
You
in
know what sucks, and you know I'm right. You know it's true. I'm gonna say it. If she had hair,
she'd be gorgeous.
If this chick had hair, let me pull something up. If this
She
chick
could
had,
have any hair you want, Royce.
I'm going. Hold on, I got it. No, I don't want a wig. I just
The
need-
world's your hair oyster.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna show you guys in
There we
real
go.
time.
I was hoping he was going to be this like stupid and lazy about it.
Yes. Let's go black pen. I should have done that. Okay.
Oh hell yeah! Are we giving her a makeover?
Yeah, we're giving her hair. Shut up.
They got the beat. They got the beat. They got the beat.
Yeah. Okay, but first
There
you
you
have
go.
to.
She's- Look at her. She's gorgeous now.
Look at that. I'm fixing her. Give me a second. Yay.
Okay, now she just looks like a burn victim.
Hold on. Let me give her.
She looks like they look like stink lines.
Can I give her makeup?
It looks like he added stink
I'm giving
lines.
her makeup.
You made her poo. Look what you did.
There we go. Give her a little makeup.
This is so dumb.
She's beautiful, Mersh. Would you?
Please help me.
Community
I'm
Kitchen
so
is
burnt.
located in the basement of the Lower East Side Girls Club on East 7th Street. It's based on a pay-what-you-can system.
Yeah,
Diners
those always
reserve
do well.
Yeah, no, you're right, because people don't take advantage of that.
Hey, I'd like to eat. I can't pay anything.
Thank you.
a seat online and
Again, this is a place where you film yourself pulling up in a Corvette, walking
That would
up
be
and paying
really funny, yes.
nothing.
book at one of three price points: $15, $45, or $125.
Oh, so people pay up front.
$5. The dishes are created with locally sourced ingredients that are subsidized by private donations.
And toxic.
What would it look like for farmers to be paid well, for the people who are aggregating our food to be paid well?
People with less money pay less than people with more money.
The current restaurant is
Yeah,
a
I'm
pop-up.
sure that's how the fucking demographics break down.
No, can I tell you what
other
happens?
statistic.
That's not how it works. What happens is you open up a restaurant and people with more money don't go to it. They go to a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
So the people behind
Why would I
Community
go
Kitchen.
to this poor people fucking feeding trough?
And that's the thing when you do when you do this stuff, it's like all these. Look, they're gonna drink wine. What's gonna happen is eventually it's gonna turn to a place where all the bums go to eat for free.
Hope to find a permanent
Hear
location.
me out on this. A soup kitchen that you pay for. It's like, wait, what? That's
Yeah.
a terrible pitch.
Yeah, I've been to that. I've been to a Panera. Yes. And you've been to a soup kitchen you pay for.
This steak au poivre goes great with the smell of piss in the air.
Here he is. This.
Philadelphians are coming up with creative ways to help their neighbors who are struggling to put food on the table.
Well, that guy's not.
Yeah, they always have a shot.
Big guy's
at fat
eating.
people.
He's eating. Bro, look at the dude on the right though. Fat guys. Look at the guy on the all the way to the right. That circus clown guy.
On the table.
Is Cranksgiving that holiday you taught me about, that American holiday when the pilgrims and the natives got together and just jerked their dicks off till they finished?
No, you're forgetting Pessy, and I can't believe you didn't know this because you were such a big fan. I think that was the Thanksgiving Jerky Boys album.
Mm-hmm.
called Cranksgiving.
Or is it where, or is that the day where Americans celebrate Jason Statham's greatest work?
Actually,
Crank?
that's what I was going to say. I believe Cranksgiving was one of the years I couldn't go see my family. And then I just took mushrooms and watched all the Crank movies.
It's so good. Remember
I got Boston Market.
God, those movies are so bad. They're so awesome. I love them.
Abundance hosted its 14th annual
I'm so tired of like Hollywood trying to make good movies instead of just shit
Just
that's
give us what we want.
entertaining.
We want fun stuff. We don't need them to be good.
Yesterday. It's a food drive where people delivered donations on their bikes. It all started at Penn Treaty Park, and then cyclists made their way across the city, picking up food from various checkpoints and then bringing it
You
back.
know what would be better? Picking it up in a car.
Yeah.
They can't starve you. My grandmother taking me to the mall to go to toy shopping at KB Toys. Oh, I remember that.
God, KB was
Then
lit.
eating at the Sbarro's right next to it will always hold a special place in my heart. I wish my kids could experience. I remember KB Toys, dude. I used to buy video games there. KB Toys was like the fucking place.
We
dude.
had, my mall had not a Sbarro's, but we had like a pizzeria.
We had a Cazzoli's.
But then we had a little place where you could get Italian ices, the shaved ones, you know. And so I'd get a little Italian ice, and then we had an arcade in it too. So that was sick.
Hell
man.
yeah.
All that shit's gone now, man.
I don't get any of that.
Every bit of it.
Now, like it's like Righteous Gemstones.
And the mall that I would go to, the grocery store was attached to it, so it was double sick because my mom would go grocery shopping and be like, "Yeah, no, here's like $5 in quarters. Get out of my face," and I'd be like, "Let's go!"
We used to go to the mall. We used to go to
Rad.
the mall. My grandma, she would go shopping, and the Sears had the demo SNES systems.
Okay.
And I would. They wouldn't care. The Cuban lady worked
Hell
there.
yeah.
So she would just go shopping in the mall, and I was just fucking playing
That's
that
lit, dude.
all goddamn day. And then I would go to the Husky department to buy my jeans and be sad because Husky jeans, by the way, is just a nice way to make kids realize they need adult-sized jeans, but they're just shorter. Husky jeans are midget clothes, guys. Don't let them lie to you. Don't let them lie to you.
Hilarious.
Yeah, okay, Virgie, it was until I'm rocking the coolest Bugle Boys on the block.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
LAPD
brother.
Looking for victims who may have been sexually assaulted by this man. They say 33-year-old Davion Jackson has a history of claiming to be a famous R&B singer.
R. Kelly.
Meeting
You
women.
know what this reminds me of? That black guy that played everybody in Always Sunny. He played Donovan McNabb. He played Tiger Woods.
Oh, yeah, the guy from Cosby Show?
That guy's awesome.
Online and then sexually assaulting them. He was arrested last month in Wisconsin and extradited back to California on an outstanding warrant. Detectives believe there could be more victims and they'd like to speak with them.
But why does him being... Hold on. Wait a second. Is this a situation where this guy pretended to be an R&B singer and they fucked him willingly? And then it
Because if
turns
that's
out
the case,
he
I don't
wasn't
like
an
that.
R&B singer.
Because lying to hoes is always on the table.
Because I don't know if you know this, women lie to us all the time. I mean, look at their makeup. Mm-hmm. So we get lied to all the time by women. So if this is just a scenario where, like you know, when women lie and they go, "Oh, I just want a casual thing," and then they slash your tires because you like someone's Instagram post.
Yeah, or what is this going to be one of those situations where eventually you can charge a guy with rape because you don't like the way he looks without a beard?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know exactly.
You know.
Victims who may have been sexually assaulted by this man. They say 33-year-old Davion Jackson has a history of claiming to be a famous R&B singer.
Not illegal.
Meeting women online.
Not illegal.
And then sexually assaulting them. He was
I need to know a little bit more about this.
arrested last month in Wisconsin and extradited back to California on an outstanding warrant. Detectives believe there could be more victims and they'd like to speak with them. If you have any information, you're asked to call the LAPD's Operations Center.
I won't be doing
I
that.
need to hear a little. I'm not. I mean, he might be fucking horrible. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend maybe he's not. But like, also that scene. Why would you bring up that he pretended to be an R&B singer? If he sexually assaulted someone, it doesn't matter why, right? Okay.
New here at 5, a thief played themselves off as a browsing customer and walked out with thousands of dollars in goods. This evening, a Glendale store owner is showing us the video they say proves
What is that outfit?
It happened on Friday in Glendale's quaint Kenneth Village. Eyewitness News reporter Carly Gomez.
I'm getting
is
real
live
Lydia
with new
Rodart Quayle vibes from her, from fucking Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
details tonight. Carly?
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, it happened right here outside this high-end.
Does
clothing
anyone talk
boutique
normal?
in
No.
In your town?
Everyone's weird.
Village. Now, the managers say a suspect walked in, looked around, asked about different sizes, and then took off with thousands of dollars worth of merchandise. Now, take a look at this video that was given to us by those managers. Manager Anthony Montez says this man walked in around 7 p.m. inquiring about a Travis Scott shirt and then looking around at different shoes. The owner says the suspect claimed he had a budget of $500. When the suspect asked for a size that wasn't on the store floor, that's when he was in for a surprise.
To the back to grab his size and heard like these clothes like rustling and came back into the floor and he was gone. Went outside and everyone outside, all the families and kids, they told me that he got in his getaway car.
The manager says...
Okay, but can I say something? You deserve it, and here's why. Number one, you live in Los Angeles.
He let his guard down because he was Asian, probably. He was like,
yes. Number one, you're in Los Angeles, but number two, all these little boutiques that sell these high-end shoes, they're ripping you off, guys. Like, they, you know, these, like, how does this place even make money? You know, what are you buying, Nikes? What's so special about these fucking Nikes? I don't understand.
The suspect got away with about $10,000.
I never understood sneaker culture. To this day, I don't get it. Like, I mean, I understand, like, if you like sneakers and
no, I like. Don't
you
get me
like
wrong.
to get a nice looking pair of sneakers or whatever, but like this whole collectible sneaker thing.
No, the people that buy
yeah.
sneakers and keep them in a case.
Yeah,
Like I don't even care if you have a bunch of money and you buy expensive sneakers and you wear them. That doesn't bother me because it's like, okay, cool, you could afford them, rock them.
The reason I respect Mike, the guy we hung out with,
Oh,
is
yeah,
'cause he
Mike.
bought one of those pairs of sneakers that were supposed to go in a case, and he fucking wore them.
And not only that, made the black guy, the valet, I'm assuming he was black. He said it was LA guy, so I'm assuming he was black. Angry when he started going, oh, is this bug you? And he started scuffing him on the floor. It's like, oh, you motherfucker.
I love that kind of shit.
That's fucking funny. All right, let me. I got something else here. Where is it? Oh, okay, here it is.
It's one of the most talked about toilets in the art world, and now it's up for auction.
It's a gold toilet.
Made of more than 100 kilos of solid gold.
Here's why I hate it, because this pretentious artist made a solid gold toilet and he called it America. Get it?
You know,
Get it?
it's not even clever.
100 kilos of solid gold. Maurizio Catalan's 18-carat gold toilet, entitled America, is hitting the auction block in New York. The fully functional piece, worth
I
around
hope whoever
10
buys it, they're like, all right, get it out of here. And he's like, no. Everyone has to watch. And then he just shits in it in front of everybody.
You mean that toilet wouldn't have survived the second on the auction if it was early 2000 and Master P had anything to say about it.
Oh, no.
That gold toilet would be a masterpiece house in a fucking heartbeat.
Yep.
$1 million.
God, remember
The
his
real-
all gold?
Yeah,
God,
he
it was
is
so ridiculous.
The real art here is that an artist is judging capitalism in America while also having access to this much fucking gold.
Yeah.
You're fucking retarded, bro. Like,
10 million. This artist is trying to shit on America after being able to afford $10 million worth of gold.
We're basically at the apocalypse level now.
Take on wealth and for being
This
stolen
is so
from a
dystopian.
British palace back in 2019. Now, the only surviving version is on display in New York, though visitors are being reminded to look and not flush.
I would take a shit in that toilet right away. There'd be no way to stop me.
Look but not flush, get it?
America is constituted of a fully functional, operational toilet
Are you
fashioned
okay?
out of solid.
No, he is a guy who has to sell us on why it's totally cool that there's a gold toilet named America. He's not. Nobody would take that job. That's okay.
18-karat gold. The work first appeared in 2016 at the Guggenheim Museum, where Catalan recreated
Also,
an
18
exact
karat pleb.
Yeah.
replica of the Guggenheim's toilet, fashioned out of gold, and put it in the bathroom stall available for visitors. That's an unconventional
Bro, gold
move.
is so soft. I would have been in there with a fucking chisel, dog.
I know, right? You could probably something hot,
Yeah.
something to heat it up and bend it.
It is
with a dab pen.
Directly tied to the work's raw material
Just
value.
ripping that
in a-
fucking seat off, dog.
You walk in, we got. Actually, it's my medical soldering iron, so leave me alone. I need it, so shut up. The American with Disability Act means I'm allowed to steal toilets. Or you go complain, he goes, your 24-karat gold toilet isn't handicap accessible? So,
That
can you
would
put
be
some
great.
24 karat gold handlebars on the side?
That's how it backfires.
A
You ruin your
24
art.
karat gold. Yes, have you ever been to a hotel where sometimes they give you like the disabled room because that's all they have? Has that happened to you?
Wait.
Like so you know how some hotels have like a disabled room where the bathroom
Oh,
is
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
double
That-
the size,
I've gotten the-
which is nice because the bathroom's bigger, but then it sucks because
Shower,
it's super medical. Everything's medical in it, like all the bars. I got one like specifically for wheelchair users.
Yeah, I got the wheelchair one time. and
Everything's lower?
and it was it was a shower.
Okay,
but there was no bathtub. It was like a shower with like a bench thing that you could sit. Like it was a whole set. Everything was extra wide and stuff. It was retarded.
Yeah, put a 24 karat gold toilet in there. Okay, let me pull this one up. This is 3 grandmas took magic mushrooms.
Wow, they look like little dicks.
Okay, yep, that's what mushrooms look like.
What are you 3 doing here today?
Good question. If we only knew.
We had 3 grandmas. How much? I need to know how many grams. I need to know.
I bet it's a small amount.
You know, we know what psilocybin is, dude. I've been to a concert, okay?
I don't have a lot of people in my circle that do mushrooms or knew anything about mushrooms. I mean, of course, I've cooked with mushrooms and stuff, but it's not the same.
My intentions with this new journey is
nice
to explore how it
took me a
feels
second.
and if it allows me to open up maybe some blocks that I might have.
Yeah,
or any-
everyone says all that kind of stuff. Let me tell you a real mushroom experience. You start giggling a lot.
That's it.
It's everything's super funny.
You
And if-
yawn a lot,
You
you
yawn a lot.
giggle.
If everyone's on the same level, it's fun. And lights are a little more, not LSD level, but their lights are a little more wobbly. So yeah, as one of our friends says, it's like sometimes you microdose and put a little sparkle in your day. It just has a little bonus.
A little bit.
You know, new experience. I want to get enlightened, you know.
At my age, I figured, what the hell?
Well, you're Mac's mom, so you probably should chill out a little bit.
It is Mac's mom. Like if they glammed her up.
I just took mushrooms.
have much to lose, I guess. I figured maybe it would be fun. I would see colors. I don't know if
As
I'm
you
gonna
can see
talk
from
to
my
people.
face, I've never seen colors or
I've-
talk to people. I hate everything.
I don't live near any colors.
Or things or objects. I won't know till I go there.
Karen, does it taste delicious?
No, it tastes horrible. Mushrooms taste like shit. Bro, imagine not just fucking getting me in capsules.
Not so.
Okay, we're gonna chill the rest.
Go, girl.
How much did they
How
give
soon
her?
do we feel this? Anywhere from 20.
I will say, very smart. I'm gonna give him credit. The cozy blankets and stuff, very good. Very good move. You want to be cozy.
Well, because this is one of those places where you get it like legally.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's
perfect.
super
Yeah,
cozy, yeah.
they made it
Yeah.
the way it should be.
Yeah.
20 minutes to 45 minutes. Really?
I would say I'm on the earlier end. I feel a little quicker. Some people take longer.
Yeah, my shit kicks in pretty quick.
Oh,
For
hey.
shrooms, I had to walk away for 2 seconds. Shrooms?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking
Hold
about?
on, look.
Okay.
They just kicked in. I
Yeah.
know that face. I know that
Oh, yeah.
face. Woo, do I know that face? Let me tell you something. And this is a real story. One time when I was on shrooms, I made this face for like 3 straight hours just looking at a Google Home screensaver on my screen. It kept changing, and I was like, and it was like the best night. And music was on.
I've
It was like
done
the
that.
best night I've ever had.
I've done that at home, staring at my TV screensaver.
It's awesome.
I've done that staring at a TV that's off.
And walk you, got it. The arms rise up, and you lift your chest like you're saying, hooray!
Look at her face.
Oh yeah, they're tripping. Okay, by the way, can I point out everyone trips differently. I've noticed that depending on how different people are. The woman on the right is tripping pretty hard. The woman in the center is having the giggles. The woman on the left seems pretty chill, but the short haircut woman is going through it right now. She's going through it.
He's having an experience.
She's loving it. The one on the left and the black woman are loving it.
And then the arms come in, push down, and bend the knees.
You do sort of float into a different realm, I think.
I was talking about it the other night, but hey, Papa, have you ever heard the stories of black people on DMT?
Oh, I've heard some of them. Yeah, they're very
Yeah, where did-
racist. It's weird. Machine
Is that
elves
what
are.
happens?
Yeah. I've heard about this. So apparently, And it's not like a joke or people making a racist 4chan meme. For whatever reason, a lot of people that have done, black people that have done DMT, have said those machine elves or whatever that you encounter have been very racist to them.
That's very
fucking funny, right? Yeah.
Where you just kind of.
Yeah, it's so funny because Joe. Okay, I'm already thinking about it. Okay, Joe Rogan is sitting there, right? And he's talking to Cat Williams, right? And they're both talking about DMT, and he's like, "Yeah, man. So like, I went to this DMT trip, dude, and like, I saw like machine elves and shit, dude, and they were telling me like the secrets of the universe, dude, and like, it was wild. Like, it enlightened my mind, Cat. What happened to you, man? They just call me the N-word."
Man, those were some racist motherfuckers, Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Those little machine elves were real fucking racist, man. I'll tell you what right now. And let me tell you, they're not on Netflix or Tubi. Oh, yeah. I've been that level of trip, too. How much? Didn't say how much they gave them. I would love to know. I'm going to guess a gram.
I guarantee you they're probably not allowed to get
Yeah,
into
good point.
specific doses on YouTube.
They're allowed to do this because it is legal where they're doing it.
Did you guys see? You guys know that that weird guy Brian Johnson, the one that wants to live forever?
Yes,
that,
with
like,
his 20-year-old with his 20-year-old goth with his 20-year-old goth girlfriend.
Yeah. So
Give me that video.
yesterday she took over his X account and tweeted out that he just took 5 grams of shrooms and she was gonna document it, and for the rest of the day, she was just like, it's like update 4. This is the best salad I've ever eaten. Update.
That's a weird
5
dude,
grams
man.
is a lot, right?
5 grams?
5 grams is a very heroic amount of
5 grams? I mean, I've never done that many. Have you ever done that many, Mersh?
I've done 3.5. I'll generate.
That's still okay.
Shit.
Good for
But
you.
like that, but that was. I went, okay, this is more than enough. Like, we're not doing this all the time.
The ones that catch up on you and sneak up on you sometimes is sometimes when you get the chocolate bars and you kind of try to dose them right, but the chocolate bars sometimes aren't dosed correctly. So you think you're taking a certain amount, but then before you know it, you're in space and staring at a mariachi woman in a painting in a hotel for 3 hours. That's not a personal story.
Bro,
That's why I don't do the chocolate bars, man.
I
I
love
don't
the
trust the
chocolate bars.
dosing.
No, I got you, dog. I give you some good ones you could trust. I got you.
I remember I took 3.5 grams at the casino in Biloxi, and like I was walking down to I forget what I was doing. I think I was going to get something to eat or whatever. And I walked down, and all of a sudden they were having a goddamn paper dragon Chinese thing in the goddamn lobby.
Wait,
like,
how much did you take in?
3.5 grams. That's
You're
when I took
nuts.
3.5
You're
grams.
fucking crazy. I would have lost my
And
mind. I
was just
couldn't have.
like- all I did was I literally did this. I stood there and I went, like I just had this really tight smile on my face, and I was like,
I don't think
This
I've
is
ever done
nuts.
less than an eighth.
yeah, I was like, this is fucking nuts.
Nah, man, microdosing rules. Mr. Bigfoot says I did 3.5 and 2 hits of acid once.
Okay, that's insane.
You're insane.
Yeah, I've never even considered doing acid and mushrooms at the same time.
No, you know what? If you gave me mushrooms and acid, do you know what I would say? Ooh, I have acid and mushrooms for later. Or, hey, yay, I have mushrooms and acid for later.
Hey, you know what? I love steak and I love ice cream. I don't want the ice cream on the steak, thank you.
I don't know. You never had steak a la mode? It's pretty good.
That sounds.
You never had steak a la mode?
Frost it up.
I want to actually
That
order that.
restaurant
and see
says
if
we're
they'll
not
do it.
allowed to do it, but you're allowed to order a steak and a side of ice cream, and they can't stop you.
Do you imagine going to a very nice restaurant? I'm talking where it's like, you know what I mean, $140 a steak.
One of
And you're
those
like, "Can I get
steakhouses
steak
in
a
a
la
Four
mode?"
Seasons.
Yeah, and you're like, can I get steak a la mode, please? And they're like,
No,
They'll
let
do
me
it.
verify. Are you asking for steak with ice cream on? I am.
this
Oh, you
is
don't
how
want frozen
do it.
milk steak?
This is how you do it, Mersh. You fucking they go, I'll take a steak, and they go, how do you want it?
A la mode. Yeah, that would be very funny. How do you want it?
A la mode. Okay, you know what?
I'm busting that out next time at the restaurant.
Let's all do it. Let's all do it.
I
And
am.
let's report back. Chat room 2. Let's report back what happens.
I'm seeing shapes behind you.
How do you want your
If
steak
they
a la mode?
If they do end up bringing you that, you have to eat it.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Like your head is
Yeah, they
here,
just call
but
your
behind
fucking
you
bluff.
is like a pyramid or a.
Wow, yeah, you are done.
Jesus, too bad I left the words back in the other realm.
I've been there. You know what? This is kind of wholesome too, but I've been there.
I just made this family of little clay figures, and
Ma'am, no offense, but those fucking suck.
She's on shrooms, man.
Oh, that's fair.
I did something that I did when I
You
was a
can
child.
you can see the waves of the trip in her figures because they
They
start
change.
kind of good and then they get shitty and then they go back to good and then they get shitty.
This is why I love shrooms, by the way, because you always think it's over, but it's not over.
It's just waves
Because
and
there'll be waves that come where you're completely sober. You're like, okay, I'm good. Let's go. And then you'll walk, and the transitions do it for me. I don't know how it's for you, but when you transition to a different environment,
oh yeah,
I went, oh no, I'm not okay. I am not okay.
Yeah, your brain I can't remember what the word for it is, but it's where your brain
Yeah,
gets
I left the word in the other
acclimated to
realm
shit.
too. I left the words in the other realm too, Virgin.
That's actually that's one of the reasons why fucking heroin addicts die is not because fucking they can't use that amount of heroin.
You're wrong. That's not why heroin addicts die. They die because they were just about to expose a sex trafficking ring. Everybody
is
knows
true.
that.
Okay.
Chester Bennington,
Oh,
Anthony Bourdain.
I'm sorry. I thought they died because they did heroin.
Yeah, that's part of it.
You could be two
But no,
things.
your brain and your fucking gets ready for it if
Mhm.
you always do it in the bathroom. So people will get out of jail and they'll fucking go and just snag some fucking dope and do it in the parking lot.
Hell yeah.
And their body's now ready for it.
Yeah.
I was learning piano,
Dude,
and I used to have to.
She overhears you say that her sculptures suck, and she looks down at them and goes, "He doesn't mean that."
Thank you, Diane.
You're right. They look in her head. They look up. They go, "Thank you, Diane. Thank you, thank you, thank you." And they're like up like this, and everyone's looking at her, and everyone there's like, "Oh yeah." Look, there is something
My
different.
little clay figures are coming to life.
There is something so different about being sober around somebody who's tripping, and when you're tripping and somebody is tripping. When somebody is tripping and you're sober, it's hilarious.
It's fun watching people.
It's
trip.
so funny.
It's the opposite of drunks. You know what I mean?
No,
if you're
they're
sober,
annoying.
you hate dealing with drunks. But people on mushrooms, everybody loves dealing with them because you just giggle at them.
And they want to laugh. They'd be like, "Have you noticed, sometime?" And you're like, "Oh, you're gone, dude,
Yeah,
aren't you?
you're done, so.
Yeah, you're. Am I in my hammock? The best trip of all time body cam. The Am I in my hammock guy? Am I in my hammock?
No, you're not in your hammock, buddy.
That's a guy that we
Am
all.
I a chicken?
We all agreed should have been like, dude, it's happened. Let him go. He just too much. It happens to the best of us.
Key before I could
I
start
mean,
playing
maybe
because-
hit him with a fine for fucking
You know what you
disorderly
need?
or
I'll tell you what people
shit.
like that need. I know people like that. And it doesn't mean you can't ever trip again, bud. It just means that you have to make sure you have a tripping buddy. You have to have somebody.
Trip sitter.
You have to always have a tripping buddy. And it doesn't mean they can't even trip either, but they have to trip a little bit less than you. Just to make sure. You have to have somebody in
Just be
charge.
better at it than you.
Yeah, I'd be good at it.
I didn't want anyone to feel left out, so I had to use all my clay. That's one of my.
Dude, this is wacky.
This is great.
I
This
love
is the
this.
best video.
She's putting the clay on her nose.
Feels left out.
Awesome.
Look, this is the one, exactly. Look, obviously we're sober. And she's doing the look, I would love to be in that room and just observing this.
It's the reason why I didn't play tennis, because coordination.
Yeah, she's got the hips.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I would have a blast tripping with them.
Yeah,
I would have
tripping with
such a good
grandmas would be
time. I was
funny.
such a good time.
It'd be so wholesome.
And then sometimes when you trip, I don't know if you guys are like me. Does it ever unlock old memories that you forgot about? That happens to me sometimes, and it'd be
course.
funny to go, one time I was fucked by a colored gentleman. I just remembered this under the Statue of Liberty, actually.
I've been married 4 times.
Yeah, you have. Hey, if you've been married 4 times, you're probably the problem.
I wear them out. No.
Okay, now I kind of like her again. I like these grandmas. They're fun.
Karen, how many times have you been married?
3.
Oh, well, you're not, you've got
I'm in
time.
the club.
This poor man, his initial starts with an S, and my girlfriend says, "Oh my God, your initials will be PMS." I said, "I'm not
This is your typical tripping experience, by the way. This is your normal one.
taking his name. I can't. I've gone through the whole alphabet now."
Everything is moving a little bit.
Okay, yeah, they gave him a
That's
good.
a
They gave him
mushrooms.
a good amount. They gave him a good amount.
And there are enhanced colors.
I love the enhanced colors part. That's fucking rules.
Yeah.
But if I
One of the best trips I will tell you I ever had in my life is many years ago. We went to Key West, and Mallory, not Mallory Square, but Key West, like Duval Street, and we were tripping. And I remember we just started walking around. Have you ever been to Key West? You know how they have the old bust of the explorers there where they're walking around.
Yeah.
I remember walking around with my buddy Joe. Remember Joe? And he looked at a bust. He started laughing so hard he was crying, and it was just a goofy, like a goofy. And it was just, we walked
and
around
it was
in a
only
circle.
funny to him because he was on mushrooms.
And then one of the scariest things that happened we were not ready for it was we were walking up and down, blah blah blah. And you know how the world's smallest bar in Duval Street has the world's smallest bar. It's like tiny. When I tell you it's like half the size of the studio, it's tiny, tiny, tiny. It's about the size of a bathroom. But I remember that everybody in there was drunk. We were not drunk. We were just tripping. And then as soon as we walked into the bar, everybody in the bar, because it's tiny, went, yeah! And we're like, we're all like,
that's really funny.
Okay, and we walked out, and then we were all panicking. Our buddy Joe couldn't help it, so he started doing the putting a foot in, and they go, yay! And he'd take it out, put it in, and we're like, you need to stop.
That's really
bro.
fucked
You need
up.
to fucking stop,
It's hilarious.
bro. Yeah.
I remember one time I was with this chick Amanda, and we were doing LSD, and we were just walking around Ybor, and we did a lot. We did a pretty decent amount, and so we were just like walking around, hanging out all night, and then we decided to dip into one of the bars, one of the gay bars. It's like on the east side of town, because I was like, I don't want to go down there where I know people, like
I get
gas
it.
bars and shit. I'm like, let's go hide it. Like, so we go into Southern Nights, thinking it was just a regular little, like, it'd be like a little light, deep house music playing and a little full-blown drag show, right? So they let us in, and they're but it's one of those interactive drag shows where it's like really loud, and they walk around with a mic, and like literally, we and her sat on a couch because we knew some of the people in there, and they're like, "Oh, come sit with us," and they had like a VIP couch. I was just sitting there going, "I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here." And then the fucking drag queen stuck a mic in my face and was like, "What do you think, honey?" And I literally was like, I'm scared. Like, I literally, was the first thing came out of my mouth because I didn't even hear what the drag queen said. They were like, "What are you, like, trying to do some improv?" And I was like, "I'm scared." And they were like, "Oh, okay." And they just moved on to somebody else. And it was really bad. We had to get out of there.
Okay, now you're reminding me.
It was too much, man. LSD and drag queens is too much,
in
man.
that same trip, we were in Key West and we were in a bar that, I mean, it's one of those bars that technically isn't a gay bar, but this one gay people always hang out in, right? So we're hanging out on the bar, and it's one of it's one of those bars that they have like
not advertised as.
Well, no, but it's one of those bars that they have like female dancers, but they also have guy dancers like in like little thongs too, both. But it's a bar, so we're hanging out. It's a Key West. If you've ever been to Key West, you understand. Every place is weird like that. So anyway, we're in Key West, and we're standing there. We had just taken the mushrooms. This is the same trip I'm telling you about, and we're sitting down there, and all I remember is like we're sitting in the bar, it's chill, the music's whatever, and then all of a sudden, all right, the show's starting, and we're sitting we're sitting in one of those little round tables, and let's say where my buddy Joe is, right? He's sitting there and he's chilling. He says, "Oh, I'm starting to feel the mushrooms." And then all of a sudden, this fucking techno music starts blasting, and this skinny twink behind him in a Speedo, like literally, like he's here and the guy's here, and he turns his head, and there's just a crotch going, ooch, 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 ooch. And he looks at me, he goes, "We need to leave right fucking now." And I'm like, he goes, "I cannot be in there. I'm tripping way too hard to have a guy fucking thrusting his cock in my face." I'm like, that's fair. That's actually fair. Oh, sorry, there's old ladies.
Think of the truth of it. Everything is always moving.
Oh, she's tripping so hard.
She's hard tripping.
6.
See, the problem is I'm an expert enough to go, if I start saying that, I'd be like, oh my God, that's gay.
I need to shut up.
That's gay, right? No, here's the thing. Here's what I would go. If Mersh and I were tripping and I said that, Mersh have been us friends enough long enough that Mersh and I would be like, "Hey, dude,
am I being gay?
Did I just be gay right now?
Yeah,
you're being okay, let me stop being gay. I'm being gay. You want to play video games? Stop being gay. Stop being gay.
Hey.
Oh,
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 6, 7.
Rose quartz symbolizes warmth and love and compassion, and it enhances that in your dealings with life.
Me.
So I've heard.
That's me.
What I love about rocks is that each one has its own essence.
They're minerals, Marie.
They're minerals, Marie.
Ooh, it's a small little cock ring.
This is a hornball. This bitch is a hornball. She brought up the penis mushroom already and the little cock ring.
I hope not.
Yeah, I don't want to see that guy. If it doesn't fall off.
Not again, anyway.
No.
I like them. I don't care. This is great. I'm having a good time watching these
That
people.
one falls off. Here's a replacement.
Campin $10 said save Scarlet.
Yeah,
Save
we do
Scarlet.
have to save Scarlet.
Save Scarlet. You probably shouldn't hit women.
Yeah.
I'm not really involved in any of this stuff, but honestly, from what I saw, regardless of context, probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, probably not.
And you probably shouldn't say the dude's a cool guy.
He's a great guy. Yeah, that's also Semper.
Well, you know what they say, hey, it's for podcasters.
Semper Reloaded for 5 said, please dose before the movie on Friday. I don't know if I have shrooms.
I got you.
I think I do.
I got you, dog. I'll get you.
The problem is, I know what you think.
Yeah.
Whoa, that'd be so
we'll
cool.
shut up. We'll shut up.
And
This happened. We've done this
We
before.
did this once
No,
before.
you don't
and
want
it
us.
sucks.
You don't want us to be on shrooms.
Because then we just watch and we sit there.
Yeah, you don't want that.
People have this misconception.
You want us to be angry.
Like, yo, imagine if these guys were like on drugs, man. Like, yeah, if you gave us like cocaine and told us to do a movie riff, it'd probably be wild. But like mushrooms is
Cocaine and watch Boogie Nights?
Yeah, but I mean, at least we'd be like hype for it, like
Yeah.
talking over the movie. But yeah, shrooms, you're just gonna be like, yeah, man, this is cool.
This is all right. I'm gonna try one more time to see if I could do a campaign just to try, but just to be doubly sure that it doesn't work. All right, let me see here. Acceptance start. Acceptance. Okay, failed to accept campaign. There it is. It doesn't work. Okay, again.
All right,
guys,
well, they have an email.
revengeofthesis.locals.com, though. That's how you can help us out to catch Wednesday shows and Friday show. It's in the description of the video. If you're watching over on YouTube, do us a favor. Like the video, hype the video, help us break through the algorithm, hit the notifications, comment on the video what you like, comment on what you didn't like. And now but no, don't do that because there's going to be a bunch of Virgie stuff. But like stuff that's other stuff too. Yeah, not just that. 1 or 2 is fine, but it can't be all of them. Revengeofthesis.locals.com. Mersh? Nightwave?
Nightwave tonight, 10 p.m. Be there for the fallout of whatever the fuck happens.
Pess, you're next.
Yeah, man. Pash bash.
Pash bash. Percy. Virgie, you'll be streaming?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe.
Okay.
I like it.
I like that. You know what I like about you, Shirley? Is that you're so sure of yourself.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do Don't Call Me Shirley, whatever. Fucking, I set you up. I don't care. Bye. I hate you. It was right there. All right.